Yo, what's up? We back. Another episode, Relax and Take Notes. Mike Pace, K Dub, the homie Quinn. What's happening, fella?
What's good with you?
Going on.
Chilling, man. Chilling. Hey, yo, full effect almost. 18th will be full effect. And then we got college basketball, 3 weeks after that, something like that, roughly, maybe three and a half. So, man, hey, it's all
18?
good. Well, the 18th for NBA, but then college basketball start. What? Still college basketball
Man,
start
the
in November.
season start earlier and earlier, ain't it?
November 7th or something like that.
Yeah. Talking about the NBA?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's super early. October 18th. It's
Yeah,
normally
because they started early, so they didn't have to do them back to backs and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah. I forgot they
They
started.
started
doing
that a few years ago.
Yeah.
yeah, but it's hey man,
October, the middle of October still seem kind of early though.
It
'Cause
seems super early.
they go to July. So
yeah,
Yeah,
boy,
yeah. The basketball season lasts a long time.
a long time, Jack, a long time, But yeah, so the 18th that kickoff, man. Wow, what was week? What is this for college football? 7 or 8?
7.
7, week 7 for college football, week 6 for NFL, playoffs for the MLB, fully engaged. It's been some good games. Listen, man, let's dive in real quick on that Major League Baseball. Was that not those wild card games? Were they not the greatest, bro? Who was that went like 13 innings and the score was 1-0? It took exactly what we was talking about last week about how tough it is to play baseball. I think was it Cleveland?
That was Cleveland and
Guardians. The Guardians.
the
I still have a hard time saying
Yeah,
Guardians.
me too. Wasn't that them?
Yeah,
It was
who's
like
that?
I think it went like 13, 14 innings, bro, and it was 1-0. It was Cleveland.
Who was they playing? Because I was actually watching that game.
I can't remember.
Mariners.
No, it wasn't them.
It was Mariners. It was no, it wasn't.
Because the Mariners won theirs 2-0.
Man, was it the Yankees? It wasn't the Yankees either. Because they didn't have to
They
play
ain't
the
play,
wild
nah,
card.
they ain't play the wild card. It was Cleveland and I can't remember, dog. But it was 1-0 and it went extra innings, dog. It was crazy. Yeah, Seattle broke the drought and they kept on rolling.
It was gonna be a good wild card though, because man, look how many 100-win teams was in that wild card.
Yeah.
The Mets won over 100 games. They was in the wild card.
That's insane. That was like the Western Conference of basketball that year when Cats was winning like 50 games and weren't making the playoffs. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them, man. It's good. It's good series started. Braves 1-1. The Dodgers 1-1. Seattle played tonight.
I kind of felt bad for the Mets though, even though they didn't break. Well, because just think about it, man. You lead the division for 160 games. You lead the division for 160 games, dude. You got over 100 wins, and you at home now because you had to go to the wild card.
Talk to,
That's happened before, though.
but no. You talk to them college basketball teams.
Yeah.
Who was that? UVA, Virginia? Was it 3-4 years ago?
Yeah.
And lost the first round,
first day.
The UMBC.
Yeah.
Yeah. So listen, who else that happened to? Arizona?
When that the first 16-1 defeat?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So listen, they like hold my beer, bro. we lost in our first game. So, man, but it's been good. Like I say, Seattle played tonight. Whole schedule I ain't look at, but yeah, man. I'm glad the Braves got it back right. They came back in that first game, though. I thought they was gonna pull it off, man. And they
That first inning killed. Well, I didn't say the first inning, but
that first, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
They jumped out there, man. It was, whoo. And as we know in baseball, that's a tough hill to climb, dog. What was it 6-0, 7-0?
Mm-hmm. 7-0.
Yeah.
But think about it though, man. That's baseball though, because when they were coming back, a pitch here, a bounce there. They win that game. Then last night, it's 0-0. You hit Acuna, put him on the base, then you get 3 singles in a row with 2 outs. I mean,
and it's just like that.
And that first game, they left the bases loaded twice.
Twice. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, man. So it's been good, man. Shout out to the MLB and man. So that's man. But
I'm trying to tell people playoff baseball is different, man.
yes, absolutely, man.
Like I know the regular season 162 games, but you need to pay attention to playoff baseball, man.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Yeah,
man.
it's totally different. That's why I don't really care for the regular season no more. But like I would like watching playoff baseball because the intensity is different.
Man.
Everything about it.
Everything it's like laser focused.
Super.
You know what
The
I mean?
whole team. It's players that ain't even gonna play to be laser focused over there, man.
Yeah, it's man, it's so good, dog. It's so good. Like, think about what we just said. They went, what, 13, 14 innings, and the score was 1-0. Like, you talking about, no, we not going to lose. We can't lose. We can't lose. We can't.
Dude, every pitch matters, man.
Everything.
Every single pitch.
Every pitch, look, every ground ball, everything, dog. So, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Dang. So, shout out to them. Like I said, I don't suspect it to get no less interesting. You know what I mean? So
Because all the teams that are the favorites right now, all them series 1-1. You think they would be 2-1. All of them 1-1.
All of them 1-1. Dodgers 1-1. Yeah.
The Padres ain't faded by the Dodgers at all.
Bro, listen, because it ain't no time for that right now. It's like, hey man, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? We got the ball
and
now.
then,
We good
and
now.
then it's a whole new season. Like
It's
whatever
a whole-
you did in the regular season don't
It don't even matter, dog.
I don't care how about y'all winning 111 games or whatever it is y'all won. It don't matter. Can you come in here and win 4?
Can you come in here and win 4? Well, we saw that with Golden State, 73-9.
Yep.
Almost got knocked off in the conference finals, and in the finals got knocked off. So you got to play it to the finish. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, we see, was it New York Giants in football back into the playoffs and win the Super Bowl against the Patriots?
I'm talking about super backed
crazy?
into the
Mike,
playoffs.
I don't know if you remember this, but I predicted the Giants to win because I knew that they always match up good with New England because of their pass rush.
Mm-hmm.
They could rush the passer without blitzing. And that was always the biggest thing I used to tell you.
And remember that first time they played them, that last regular season game, they played them and almost beat them.
Mm-hmm.
And they had held them to the lowest point total that anybody did all year. And they went into that game super confident.
And people used to think I was crazy when I said I never bet against Eli Manning. Like I don't think Eli Manning is the best quarterback in the league ever by no means, or even like barely a top 10 quarterback most years. But I'm telling you, I never bet against Eli Manning. It's something about that dude. I don't know what it is, but he a winner.
Kevin, how many times have you been like, oh, okay, that one over? And you look up like, they got the ball, they driving. Yeah. And then that they know the Giants win the ball game. Bro, he lock you in like, I don't know, I'm with you 100. Like, he ain't the greatest, and he ain't.
I never thought he was that good.
But boy, when that money on the table, boy.
Oh yeah.
He coming to get it. Yeah, man. For sure. But yeah, man. Just shout out to Peyton and Eli. You know I'm a Peyton guy. But speaking of Peyton, y'all boys got a big one up against Peyton alma mater, man. So let's talk about the past weekend real quick, and then we'll jump into that. So all of us, we can give all ourselves some props. Me and you was right about the Tennessee and LSU game, and Kevin, I know begrudgingly you know what I'm saying, to give your props. You was right about the Bama and
I wasn't right about the score. I was
but you was right about how it went.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know what I mean? You was spot on about how it went. Which once again, man, I jumped out there, you know what I'm saying, and I Did you let me? You told me. I said I wasn't gonna do it. Quentin, I said I wasn't gonna do it.
You did.
And he told me. He said, "Go ahead." So I did it, right? And look, that ain't go nothing like I thought it was gonna go. I'm gonna just say that, right?
Like how? Like let me ask you this, right? So that game.
Mm-hmm.
So I know you can't really do this because it happened. What happened, right? But
Right.
score ended up 24-20. What do you think that score would have ended up if you take away just 2 of those turnovers? Because 2 of those turnovers.
I think they beat them by 2 touchdowns if that don't happen. But see that you can't take that away because that's a very huge part of the game.
And I will say this: you can't discredit them because they did that.
They did.
Yeah,
they forced them turnovers.
So that's there you go, Kevin. That's better put. They forced because like inadvertent ones, right? Lewis say like if you going back to pass and the ball slip out your hand, or throwing the ball, receiver slip, and a guy picked the ball off. Like that's kind of inadvertent. But like they were getting the pressure, right? They were creating havoc. Yeah. That was
creating havoc for somebody that ain't seen that kind of havoc in live action too.
That and hats off. A&M defense been holding it down for them all year, really though.
Yeah, they have been. It's been the offense has been an issue with them, not the defense.
Yeah. And I will give King his credit, man. He a soldier. He was taking some licks.
That dude throw like White. Kevin said he throw like White Tittle.
Bro, listen. And it was crazy because
look old school as hell, bro.
And the whole night he was throwing running. Man, he was backing up the whole night throwing it. So but you know what? It's to Kevin's point he always make though, like you can't really like judge it, right? Because at the end of it all, man, if you're that level of football player and competitor, you're gonna compete, right? And them boys competed.
Yeah.
Like they were in Tuscaloosa. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and they competed, man. Like, they made plays. I gotta give them their credit, man. Now, I still ain't a fan of jumbo offense. It still looked like when I was playing park ball, but they made some plays. You understand what I'm saying? So and I can't even because Gibbs was doing his thing, and
he had 150 on the ground.
But A&M, once again, like Kevin said, they got the right stops. You know what I'm saying? And then they forced some of those throwing downs. You know what I'm saying? And then they forced some of the turnovers and stuff like that. So, you got to get a credit where it's due. Also, Miro made some plays. He stepped up and threw some touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? That were huge. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't make a couple of them plays, you might lose this game. You know what I'm saying? But and Will Anderson, man, I'm gonna just say it like this right here. I ain't no NFL GM. I ain't no NFL scout. I ain't no NFL nothing but a fan. But if you don't pick that young man number one, my.
Yeah, that boy a beast.
I think what they did.
Disruptive is like the best word.
That's what I'm saying. He
might not even get the sack. But.
He like a badass little kid. Must sit down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like leave, stop. You know what I'm saying? Just let shit alone, man. Like, man, look at here.
I think that's what they're gonna have to do this weekend though, because Moody was out. And Lawson was kind of lost sometimes. I don't know if you paid attention to that, Kevin. They played a cheetah package a lot, and that's when they was getting a lot of their pressure. The Saturday night was the most pressure they had during the season. I think that the number's double. So I think they're gonna have to do that this weekend too, with Hooker to get the ball out of his hands quickly.
Yeah, I mean he did look lost at times, but at the same time, when the play was there to be made, he made the plays that were there to be made.
Yeah.
And,
so I'll give him that.
And Dallas looked good.
Yeah.
I tell you, man.
It was all good pressure.
So, okay, we good on that game, right? We good.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll move forward. You know what I mean? Because hey, y'all know how I feel. Survive in advance. You did what you had to do. Guess what? That one in the books. You go to the drawing board, fix what you need to fix, and keep it pushing. Right? We ain't gonna cry about no loss. I mean about no win. You understand what I'm saying? We're gonna move on. So, Bama, Tennessee. You know what I mean? What is it? Deep South oldest rivalry. Tennessee hadn't won since 06, I want to say. Was it 05, 06? 06. My goodness, that was Arian Foster and them guys, wasn't it? My gosh. And one Ainge, I think, quarterback. But anyway, so, you know, you got Tennessee who rolling, put up big numbers on LSU last week. Hendon Hooker looking good. I don't know if Tillman coming back, but still they got some very, very, very good wideouts.
Game time decision right now.
Cedric Tillman is?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got all of those things going on. They ran the ball better than they ran it last week. And the defense played well, but I don't know how much of that was, you know what I mean? And that's no disrespect, but LSU just not in a good spot offensively right now. So you got them. They're playing at home. And we got Alabama, number 1 in the country, where Tennessee moved up to 6, undefeated, SEC. I expect Bryce to play. I don't know if he's going to play. I expect him to play. You got everything, right? Bama moved down to 3. Who cares? So what up? What's y'all, you know, feelings, intuitions, worries, confidence levels, whatever. What y'all got for me?
All of that you just mentioned all depends on Bryce Young, whether he play or not.
Okay.
If Bryce Young play,
I
think they win. I don't want to say they win easy, but I think they win because I think he's just that good.
Yeah.
If he don't, it's gonna take some pick sixes, some special teams plays, and all of that to win, bro. Because I don't think Miro can. I don't think he can get you a dub in Neyland Stadium.
Matching
from what at this point, I don't think he's ready for that. That's what I'll say. But if Bryce Young plays, this is a totally different team.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Because if Bryce Young is playing, now you can't load that box up. Now Gibbs can get loose and do his thing. You know what I mean? Now Jace McClellan can get loose and do his thing. You know what I'm saying? But
I got you.
If Bryce ain't there, you force Alabama to throw.
Quinnick Saban? Quinicolas Saban?
Kevin is 100% right. Much I hate agreeing with him because he ain't right a lot, but he's right. My thing with that is right. So Tennessee back end is trash. So I think if Bryce play, they'll be able to put up some points. If he doesn't play, they have a chance to win, but it would have to be a ball control game if he doesn't play. You know what I mean? Like they would have to try to keep the ball out of Tennessee's hands as much as possible. So you would have to run McClellan and run Gibbs at least 35 times and keep the ball in their hands and keep ball control. Because the more Miro has to play, the more decision he has to make, the greater chance it is he's gonna make mistakes again. So there's a path to win without Bryce, but I think if Bryce win, they can win by about 14, 17 points, I think, because I think they can put up 40-plus points if Bryce play. Going back to what I was saying, though, about that cheetah package and why I think they're going to have to play them, because I feel like Tennessee and Hooker, they get the ball out quickly. So if you can jam those receivers at the line to make them hesitate and go away from that first read, then you can get some
pressure.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it's going to be more on the defense than the offense. Like how, like you said, Kevin and Mike, like A&M, they got key stops. They didn't stop them completely, but they got key stops. I think Bama's going to have to do that too and create some turnovers, which they hadn't done a lot this season. So with Bryce, I think they win comfortably. Without him, it's just a toss-up.
Okay, so I'm going to ask y'all this, and then I'm going to give y'all my little spiel. With Bryce, percentage, confidence, what's y'all percentages as far as y'all feel like, Bama's chances? With Bryce.
With Bryce?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a 75% chance they win.
75, okay.
I'm going to go 80 because Tennessee's back end is that bad. And I know Bama don't have that elite receiver or elite group of receivers again, but Tennessee's secondary is that bad. So
I'm getting more comfortable with the receivers. I ain't gonna lie.
But no, I get what Quinn's saying. Yeah. Like it's not that it's not
exactly. Well, I'm comfortable with receivers, like with their production and how they playing, but it's not anywhere close to what we saw before.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So I get what you're saying. Like what was it? The year they won it all. And we spoke a little bit last week about sometimes stuff being indefensible. It was 2 plays in the Georgia-Bama game in the regular season that year in that game. Bruh, Tyson Campbell was like, did everything but tackle Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
It was nothing he could do. Mac Jones put the ball just, you know what I'm saying? And there was another one with Mechie. And then the one where Tyson Campbell slipped. I think it was Tyson Campbell.
Yeah, it was him too.
He slipped when Waddle had the 90-something yard.
Yeah.
And Tyson Campbell, he was a first-round draft pick. So he definitely not a bad corner. I mean, he balling now. And Eric Stokes was on that team, like, you know what I'm saying? So
that wasn't no bad Georgia team. Alabama just had 4 first-round draft picks at receiver that year.
Yeah. So, so I get what you mean. You know what I mean? So, okay. So now y'all give me y'all percentage and confidence, without Bryce Young.
50-50 for me.
50-50? Okay.
Yeah.
45-55.
Who?
45% chance Alabama wins without Bryce Young.
The reason why I give him 50, Mike, is because I feel like, and maybe this is just me wishful thinking, right? Because I'm an Alabama fan. And maybe if it was a different team, I'd be saying something different. Shut up, Kevin.
Quinn Nicholas.
Maybe I'll be saying something different, but I really feel like last week was like a learning experience for him. And when I say learning experience, I mean he knows his limitations now in big games. So I feel like even though he won't take the chances that he took then, I would rather him not take a chance and not get a first down versus fumbling it or throwing it himself. You know what I mean? Because if Tennessee only have to go 45 yards as opposed to going 85 yards for a touchdown, then they're going to put up 50 on Bama. So that's why I give him 50-50, because I feel like I still don't trust Bill O'Brien with his game plan and play calling, but I feel like I just go 50-50, man.
Okay. Nah, I feel that. So I give y'all my percentages first, and then I give y'all my reason as to why. So with Bryce, I go 95%, right? That's with Bryce, right? Without Bryce, I go 65% chance they win. I give
So
them.
you think they win regardless?
Yeah. They winning the game.
Give me a reason for the 65 though.
I'm gonna give you a reason both. Okay, my reason for the 65 is my first reason is just like super concrete and super black and white. Nick Saban. That's my first reason. It's Nick, right? We talked about last week, we don't count out Tom Brady and Tim Duncan and LeBron. I don't count Nick Saban out of nothing. Understand what I'm saying? All right, that's my first reason. Second reason is just the defense been playing so well, right? And I think that defense getting better and better every week. And I think the adversity that the offense had at times this year helped that defense to get that much better, right? The Texas game. We can say what we want. Defense and Bryce Young heroics on that last drive won that game. Because before that last drive on the game, Texas had been, pretty much stopping Bama offensively. But Texas couldn't grow the lead, right? Texas couldn't grow the lead because of the defense. That defense, and they didn't even play, and Will Anderson didn't play far from his best that day. But he got the key stop. He don't get that sack, Bama probably lose that game. Right? All right. You go to the Arkansas game. Bryce go down. Right? They got hit in the head a couple times defensively. They got hit in the head a couple times, but then they locked it down. Right? They locked it down. That helped them. Right? And you got to think now, they working every week. They see what we see and beyond. Right? Oh, man. I was out of line here. Oh, I took a bad disc. Oh, boom, 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 boom. Right? And then you game plan for whoever you playing. So then you go to last week. Don't get it twisted. Turn the ball over 4 times, get Tennessee, your ass probably gonna lose. Turn the ball over 4 times against UGA, you probably gonna lose. Turn the ball over 4 times against Mississippi State, you probably gonna lose. Turn the ball over 4 times against Ole Miss. You understand what I'm saying? Ohio State, Michigan, any of those teams upper echelon. Hell, USC. You understand? Like, almost any of them top 10 teams, you turn the ball over 4 times, you're going to be in some trouble. They was in trouble, but what won them the game? Defense. Defense, you understand what I'm saying? So I feel confident that they could muck it up, right? Make it ugly, run the football, do to Tennessee what I feel like teams have to do to Bryce Young. Keep Hendon Hooker over there because Hendon Hooker's a bad dude. So you keep him over there, minimize his opportunities, and I think they can win the ball game. And I just think Nick Saban is so great that that's what he going to do. I think he going to figure it out, and them boys going to go out there and they're going to win this ball game. It might be ugly. It might be whatever, but I think they're going to win the ball game, right? I just do. I just think defensively they playing so good right now, and I understand Tennessee is very, very good offensively, but I just think Bama can get it done, and I think they can create, you know what I'm saying, a turnover or two. You know what I'm saying?
I just like all the delicious rat poison this week.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, right? So that's with Milroe. You can't let Miro throw the ball more than 12 times. No. I'm gonna be 100 now. You can't let him throw it more than 12 times. And if you let him throw it more than 12 times,
why you gotta give him at least 15, man? Come on.
Well, 5 of them motherfuckers better be that little thing where they run across it. They count them as pass attempts. Five of them better be them.
Jet sweeps.
Yeah, 5 more screens. Oh, I don't know, slants dangerous. Whew.
Very dangerous.
Yeah, so yeah, you can't let him throw the ball. Yeah, 15. I give him 15, no more than 15 pass attempts. I gotta run Gibbs. I gotta run Milroe. I gotta run McClellan. I gotta run these guys. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get some. You're gonna have to get some stuff attacking the perimeter. Maybe you may have to get the wide receivers involved in the run game. You understand what I'm saying? Jay Burton can fly. Get him some jet sweeps. Get what's Prentice? Get him some
Prentice,
yeah. Get him some jet sweeps. Get Brooks some one-on-ones and stuff like that.
This the issue though. That I don't like that style of offense because when you.
But you gotta do what you gotta do.
this is my issue with it though. When you don't have a guy that can make you respect
Throwing the football.
pass, that offense is hard to run when they know it's coming.
True.
So
True. But I'm just saying I'm telling you, they're gonna figure something out. So I give them.
But I agree with you. That's what you have to do. That's my issue with them winning the game without Bryce Young.
Yeah. Because if you did that with Bryce Young, it's off balance. You got the defense off balance. I got you. So I'm giving them 65 with Milroe.
I'm telling you, if I'm, and I want to keep this as respectful as possible.
No doubt.
I like Jalen Milroe, you know what I'm saying?
And they kids, man. You know what I mean? They amateurs, bro.
Kids.
But they not getting paid for this.
If I'm an opposing coach, Jalen Milroe gonna have to throw for 300 to beat me.
Mm-hmm. But that's not disrespectful, Kevin.
You stacking the box, Kevin?
Huh?
You stacking the box?
I'm stacking them on top of each other.
Listen, that's not disrespectful though. That's just game planning.
That's what it is. I mean, it ain't disrespectful at all.
That year,
I would do the same thing.
They did that to Jake Fromm when that year they lost when everybody went pro. They did that to them when they only had George Pickens, who was a freshman. They beat us.
That's what them defensive coordinators are getting paid to do.
Yeah.
So that's not saying anything bad.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, and because I don't make it seem like he'll never be good because
he young.
Like we saw what Jalen Hurts did, right? Jalen Hurts couldn't throw the ball in the national championship game to the point where they had to pull him out, put Tua in. But now look at him. You know what I mean? Like he possibly the league MVP. So I'm not saying that Jalen Milroe could never be, a great player. But at this moment, I think it'll be difficult to win against good competition with him as your starting quarterback.
I get that.
Because he's just not. I don't feel like he's ready yet.
I feel that. You know what I'm saying? But I just think that. I'm telling y'all, they just come with a certain amount of cachet of being Alabama. And I know Tennessee good. I know this, but they just come, man, Nick Saban like to be like
Let me ask you this, Mike.
A little ass boogeyman, bro.
Tennessee is good, but are they as good
as advertised?
Yeah, because Pitt almost got him, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what kind of team would you say Pitt is?
But that's first game of the season, right?
I understand that, but they're still the same team, though.
That was second game. Pitt. Yeah, I think it was second.
That was week 2.
I mean, Pitt not. They ain't world beaters. I get that.
So what I say that to say this. Tennessee's good. I don't believe they're as good as all the analysts are putting them out to be and hyping them up to be this week. But you get your best game out of opponents when they play Alabama anyway. So
this is my other part. And I get it's at Neyland. But this is my other part, right? Are you ready for that?
Yeah.
Are you really ready? Are you ready? And I ain't saying they are, they aren't. I'm just saying now. Hey, listen, everybody had that moment. Remember how Clemson kept knocking on the door, and they couldn't beat. Was it Florida State? Remember they couldn't beat Florida State. Taj Boyd and them, and then they kept coming, and then everybody was like, man, whatever. Clemson ain't gonna never. And then they kicked the door down. So I'm just saying, are you ready? I don't know. I ain't gonna say it. My team was the same way. Remember, they kept getting the number one. Who they couldn't beat. They could never beat Alabama. They couldn't beat Alabama. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, I don't know if they ready. But so listen, I told y'all 95 with Bryce, right? 95%. I feel 97% that they'll win with Bryce, right? And so for all the reasons I mentioned with Nick Saban in the defense and Bryce Young, just a bad dude. Bryce Young changed everything.
So the reason why I say that I think they have to have Bryce Young to win is because I've been seeing Hyatt and McCoy and them boys catch them deep balls. That's what Bama is susceptible. Like if you can get downfield against that press man coverage and the receivers can make plays, you can beat them. That's always been their Achilles heel because Saban put them on the island like that. You know what I mean? And them receivers and that quarterback, I feel like they can make some big plays out there. So I feel like you got to combat that with Bryce Young being able to do
to come score.
Basically. So I think this is going to be a high scoring game. And
how high? Both teams in the 40s, both teams in the high 30s.
I think they combine for 80 points.
I think if Bryce there, they win by 10 or less with Bryce there. They win by 10 between 7 and 10.
With Bryce?
With Bryce. Because Tennessee going to score some points. But I just think that defense going to get a key turnover or something like that, man. I do, and I think Tennessee defense ain't nowhere near as equipped to stop Bama. You get what I'm saying? As Bama is to stop them. So I ain't going to say 97. I go 95. I go 95 with Bryce.
Let's just go without Bryce.
So you mean points? So
yeah,
score with Bryce, I'm going to go 40 to 30. 40 to 30, 40 to 33, something like that, right, with Bryce. And then without Bryce, 24 21. I see it to the gun or something like that, or stopping them again, something like that. 24 21, 24 20, something like that.
So I kind of agree around with Mike. So I know I said maybe combined for 80, but more like 70, I guess. I'd say with Bryce, 42-31 with Bryce, Alabama. Without Bryce, I see Tennessee 27-24.
Tennessee 27-24?
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, disconnect him.
So I'm not allowed to be realistic. I have to pick Alabama. That's what you're saying? So what's the point of me even getting over here and giving my opinion if I have to pick Alabama?
Oh man.
Nobody asked your opinion.
Okay.
I ain't know what this man finna say. I was saying, yo. Oh man.
Go ahead,
50-50.
What you got, Q?
So with Bryce, I'm gonna go 48-35, 48-38. Without him, I'm gonna go 31-27, bro.
31 without Bryce?
Yeah, because I feel like Gibbs is in his prime right now, and I feel like him and McClellan can have 250 on the ground with like 4 touchdowns.
I ain't gonna lie though, Quinn. I just see.
And I feel like Milroe can hit 1 or 2 deep ones. I think they'll give him a chance to do that. Not even one. So wait though, Mike. So what you're saying is y'all just seen him hit a couple passes on Saturday. Y'all saying he can't hit them same passes against Tennessee against A&M?
Quinn,
come on, bro. You
Quinn.
saw them, Pat. Bro, don't do this. Don't make me do it.
So y'all saying Tennessee defense is just as good as A&M?
No, I just don't think he quite ready yet, dog.
Nah.
I just don't, dog. Like Kevin saying, no disrespect, he could come back. Bro, we saw Joe Burrow look beyond average his first year at LSU. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Joe Burrow won. They beat Georgia in an ugly 85 ball type game. You know what I'm saying? That next year, Joe came out that thing like,
That's what I wish Bama could have got. I wish they could have brought Joe Brady in.
So it's not a matter of us saying like he trash or nothing like that. Cause you see flashes.
I'll be out on the island by myself. That's all right. I mean,
yeah, I'm not going. Hey, me and Kevin like you my boy Q.
We'll holler at you, Gilligan. I'm cool on that.
Hey, what you like? You like, well, let me know what kind of brews you want. You know what I'm saying? I know you like them fancy cigars, you know what I'm saying? I get you one. I get you one of them.
You gonna send them out here on a life route?
I'm gonna give you some, I give you some ribs. You know what I'm talking about? Give you some sandwiches, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Somebody make this great dip. You know what I'm saying? Hook you up with that, get you about 3-4 bags of Tostitos. Me and Kevin gonna holler at you though. We're gonna holler at you.
Well, I might show y'all some.
I get you some of that LeBron, some of that LeBron tequila. You know what I'm saying? But me and Kevin gonna.
How much I hope you're right.
We'll know by tomorrow. We'll know by tomorrow Bryce playing because he's gonna practice today.
And even
I think he's gonna play though.
Even if he do play, is he healthy though? That's like
that's the thing, Kevin. He practicing today and they gonna put him on pitch count. They're gonna practice him for today to see how he feels tomorrow. And then they'll make a decision Saturday morning.
Yeah, but I ain't worried about that. I'm worried about is the shoulder healthy.
Yeah,
take a couple hits. Like I ain't worried about him being healthy enough to play. And I'm talking about how effective is he gonna be.
Yeah,
because I understand like you want him to be as healthy as possible, but I'm just saying like how healthy is he gonna be? Can he be Bryce? Is what I'm saying. I don't want like. I mean, I
wouldn't expect to be. If I'm being honest with you, I wouldn't expect no more than like 80%.
Yeah.
He playing.
I really think he needed like another week to rest it,
and he better be getting rid of that damn ball. Don't be holding it to the last minute, taking all them damn hits. Saban already talked about
what is that with Bama quarterbacks though, man? Because Tua was doing the same thing. That's what got him hurt.
It's that
confidence, dog. I'm bad, ball. I'm
gonna hold it to the last minute.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna make this play. Oh, man, get rid of that thing, bro.
What I'm saying, I feel him though. I'm that dude.
I don't think people realize how simple Tom Brady played the game, man. I wish people would just play the game like Tom Brady. He make it so simple. When they give him a check down, he hits the check down. When it's time to throw it away, he throw it away. He's just, you know what I mean? Like,
when's the last time you seen Tom Brady get flushed to the sideline?
Hey, look.
I saw it this past weekend, but not very often.
When them joker come at Tom, but that boy Tom pass out. He just found out. I ain't going through all that with you, dog. You got me. Oh, pass. Over with, cuz you got me.
Yeah, man. Like,
yeah. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? I think Bryce gonna play. I think I still will have it run heavy. But like you said, though, Kevin, see, with him in there provide the threat.
Yeah.
So that box can't look like, you know what I mean? So, but I think he gonna play, man. I think he gonna play. You know, and I think it's gonna be all good, man. I think they're gonna win the game. Either way, I think they win the game, though. Like I said, it might be a nail biter. It might be a nail biter. But I think they win it, man. I think they pull it out 24, 20, 21, 24, 21, 24.
And this is like saying this and predicting these scores. This is based off of the perfect clean game. Like when you start talking about turnovers and stuff like that, that's when it starts to get like
hazy,
possibly a blowout or stuff like that.
Because
that's usually what happens in blowouts. You get your pick six, you get your fumble going on their 20-yard line. You only got 20 yards to go, stuff like that. That's
and now the other team is one dimensional now. And
and then they start going for it and all that, and But I mean, it should be a very good game. Bryce plays it will be really, really good. But then again, I'm with you, Kevin. It depends on how healthy he is. You understand what I'm saying? What he can do. But hey, man, definitely get the game of the weekend.
I think Florida State can get Clemson.
That's what I was gonna say. You mentioned that.
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a good game.
I heard somebody say that DJ has turned into a bit of a game manager type of quarterback instead of a dynamic throw for 400 yards.
I don't agree with that because he looked like he improving.
His confidence getting there too.
Yeah, he looked like he improving. Certain throws he makes, certain situations that he making them throws in. Like he looked like you can see flashes of that big time talent.
Yeah,
like it's not consistent. Like because consistency is what like separates the greats from the good. It's not consistent, but it's there.
It's there. Yeah, for sure. That one he threw in that way.
Interception his last 4 games. So
that one.
He got 11 touchdowns and 1 interception in his last 4 games. So.
That touchdown he threw against Wake.
Oh yeah.
It
ain't many quarterbacks that can make that pass.
Yeah.
But
all the physical tools.
I think Florida State could get them. What are they playing at?
That's in Tallahassee.
Okay.
That's gonna be good.
Because I know y'all was dogging Florida State out that first game.
I was gonna say, Kevin, I was gonna come clean. I was gonna come clean.
I didn't think they were that bad. I actually liked the quarterback anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Travis.
So,
I was gonna come clean and say I was being disrespectful. Sure. I ain't gonna lie. I was but yeah, that's gonna be a good ball game. I think that I'm gonna go with Florida State.
Oh, bigger?
I'm gonna go Florida State 24-21.
Yeah, I like it to be a close game too.
Yeah. I'm gonna give them more points than that though. I'm gonna go
me too.
34-31.
Clemson defense good though.
Yeah, they are. Tough. As usual.
Word. That defense tough.
31-28, Florida State.
Okay.
Hey, let's go back to last week real quick. How y'all feel about Quinn Ewers now?
Well,
the way he after seeing that game, I know for a fact Texas would have beat Alabama that day. If he stayed.
But Quinn, I can't even really judge that game. Good night, brother.
Man,
yo.
I told y'all that boy was a house.
Hey, look, I saw some hilarious, right? So, of course, Katie went to Texas. And somebody said that KD had tweeted and said, somebody tell Brent Venables to give up the joystick. This ain't it. Bro, they in the Red River rivalry, dog.
Dude, 49-0.
That's 3 in a row for Oklahoma, too. They beat the brakes off them boys, dog.
Yeah.
They whooped them boys.
That dude, they're gonna be good, man.
Yeah, he nice, dog.
Yeah. And then, like I said a few weeks ago, it ain't like he no surprise come out of nowhere guy. Like, this dude's supposed to be this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he, highly recruited. People expected this from him. Like this ain't no, some come out of nowhere type.
Yeah.
Diamond in a rough type dude. Like this dude can play some ball, man.
Yeah.
Y'all know what though?
What's that?
Sark might have an issue on his hand in the off season though.
No, he ain't.
I'm just saying, because you know how the Manning guys are. They don't get their way, they leave. Like Eli, like Eli.
But I don't think so. Because they do respect the game, but also, I mean, if he do leave, right? I mean, that's the world we in now. This is where we at with it. Man, ain't no way in the world you're gonna have to really beat him out, though. It ain't gonna be your name that gonna beat him out.
You know what Ewers is. Like, we don't know what Arch is. We can speculate.
That's why that's what I'm saying. Like your name just can't beat this boy out, dog.
Yeah.
This dude, he balling. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't foresee that. But hey, that's where we at with it, bro. You never know, Quinn. Hey, these boys be transferred, but I see a cat every sad. I be like, oh, that's homeboy. I'm like, God, no, he was at Oklahoma State. You know what I'm saying?
And Arch would be an Ole Miss nigga.
Because I promise y'all, I ain't realized John Rice Plumlee was at down Central Florida. Yeah. So I'm watching the game. I'm like, oh, that's old John Rice Plumlee. Down there with what's your man from Auburn? What's his name?
Gus Bus.
Yeah. Down that's the thing. That's old John Rice. What y'all think about Michigan Penn State?
That game going in 10-7.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be some old smash mouth. I like Michigan in that game.
Yeah, it's 2 top 10 teams. Penn State don't throw the ball well enough, and Michigan can throw it well enough to get. But I don't think Penn State throw it well enough to beat them. Michigan can run the ball. It's Quinn. That thing. Hey, look, 10-7 on a last second field goal. Now you understand? Yeah, that might be crazy.
That game they're gonna be played in a box.
What?
Michigan got Blake Corum. I didn't really get with him, but that dude, he ain't bad.
He nice, bro. He run that rock. Yeah, he run it. Hey, we was talking about this last week, bro. We got to show Kansas some love. I know they lost last week, and I don't know. Kansas, I'm sorry, I don't know who played for y'all. I don't even know who y'all coach is. But damn it, y'all balling. Good night.
They balling with Les Miles players.
Listen, dog. Them boys, they good. They good because they lost by.
Won that game 7.
7, right?
Yeah, 38-31.
Bro, it was some catches in that game. Oh my gosh. Whew. Yeah.
Kansas actually got some athletes on the football field.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Kansas. Yeah, they was
going to be Oklahoma.
Yeah, they sure are.
For sure.
They about to beat them.
Yeah.
Breville gonna mess around and get fired after this first season.
Jeez Louise, bro. What, that 3 in a row?
Bad too.
Yo, 3 bad in a row too.
3 bad ones.
Cause you know them dudes demoralized after getting beat 49-0 in that venue.
In that game.
Yeah.
There you go, Quinn. Dang. Okay. Yeah, but Kansas, yeah, man, y'all doing y'all thing. Yeah, man. Okay. Hey, man.
Georgia boy, man, how you feel about your team though?
That running game looking good, brother.
Who you think? So moving forward, all of them healthy. Who you think should get a bulk of the carries? Like, who's the go-to guy?
Yeah, you did. See, McIntosh, my man, right?
You're trying to be loyal is what you're trying to do.
Yeah, because McIntosh super reliable. You know, he catch the ball out the backfield, but pure runner. I think Dejon, man, he is. Man, he. And I saw it as a freshman. I was like, yo, I like that cat, right? Then you saw him last year, like, okay. And this year, it's like he looks like a junior running back. Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Putting it together.
Yeah, he nasty, man. And I of course I love Kendall Milton. He just can't get it all the way right as far as his health.
Yeah.
But I did see Dejon was the first back in last week after McIntosh. And Milton ran well, and then he ended up getting hurt. But I probably would go. I probably go Dejon if you talking like one of them ground out games.
I'll tell you like this: from an opposing fan, I'd rather see Milton and McIntosh in there over Dejon Edwards.
Yeah, yep. Dejon run that ball.
Yep.
Yeah, he run that ball, man. Hey, listen, man, and me and my man Calvin, shout out Calvin. We in the summertime, right? We always like, yo, I like Dejon. And man, he just looked like, you know how, you know, like we was talking about Miro being a freshman, and you're like, okay, we see some stuff. You know, I saw that as Dejon, and he didn't have to worry about being a bell cow, nothing like that. Then last year, got in and did some stuff, but man, this year he looked like, yeah, dog. I've been in that weight room, been on the ladder, I've been in, you know what I mean? He looked good. We had three. He had 3 touchdowns last week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm Kevin Mike. I don't want to see that dude though. I can stomach the other two, but him.
He tough too, man. He tough, right? He pack a punch. You know what I'm saying? Milton hurt his quad, hamstring or quad the other day, so I haven't heard much about him. As far as
how healthy. Tricky, man. Especially for a running back.
Yeah. So I think a guy landed on him in that game, and all she worked, you know. But prayers for him. I hope he get healthy soon. But yeah, Quinn, you got me on that one. You know, Dejan though, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, Dejan. Yeah, I like him, and I like the young boy Branson Robinson. Man, he looked good. He looked good, man. So yeah, I'm mad at whoever scheduled this game the same time as Alabama. Like, come on now. You know what I mean? Alabama, Tennessee, bro. Like,
I told y'all what the schedule should be, man. Them top 3 teams should get their own time slot.
I like that though, Q. I like that. I like that right there. I do. Man. Hey, man. The running back for Pitt.
Yeah.
6 touchdowns, 350 yards. Israel
Akadande or something like that.
I don't want to mess your name up.
Don't mess that man's name up.
So I'm gonna just say Israel A. For real. Israel A. Running back for Pittsburgh. Man, give yourself a round of applause, young. 6 TDs, 350 yards.
Yeah. Up and down the field.
Jeez.
Bonnie Conda.
Hey,
nice try, Kevin.
Hey, Israel, that was my man Kevin.
That was Kevin Ware.
Yeah,
Kevin Ware.
Yeah, 1 Mike pays 1 quid. That was Kevin Ware.
Bonnie Conda.
But shout out to you, young man. You ran that ball.
Yeah, up and down the field.
Yeah, jeez, man, definitely. Oh man,
I wonder when you having a game like that, like. Do you feel like you can score every time you touch the ball?
Probably, dog. Like, what's going through your mind? And like when the play don't go to you,
exactly.
Like how you feel, like, bruh.
Come on, coach.
Because I don't know how many carries you had, but it don't even matter.
Let me look at the stats real quick. Hold on.
350 and 6 tubs, bro. That's insane,
man.
Bro.
Like I would. Like you got it. Like if you in that game, you gotta be seeing holes that that like before the play even start. You gotta see the hole for him and it say, oh, if I cut here, I'm gonna get 20. If I cut there, I'm gonna get 40. If I hit in, I can take it to the house. You gotta see all that before you.
But you that and shout out to the O-line, right? Yeah. Like because. They had to be in sync on point like crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a day.
I couldn't imagine. Like I wouldn't. If I was a quarterback, if coach called anything but a running play.
Yeah, I'm gonna be willing to get in trouble. Like if I don't have that kind of like
check.
Yeah, if I don't have that kind of authority or autonomy to do that, I'm gonna be willing to get in trouble because I'm like, Izzy. You getting the route, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what coach talking about, but hey, yeah, we finna run this right here. You getting the ball, so yeah.
Yeah. So before that, he only has 830 yards for the season. So I guess this was just his game. I mean,
jeez, bro.
I guess this was just his game.
350, man. That's
yeah. They were giving it to him because he had 36 attempts.
Okay, that's still good though. 36.
Yeah, that's 9 yards per carry.
Oof. How demoralizing is that though? As the defense, like,
dude,
I'm gonna just start tripping him up. Like,
Pitt been riding him too because he got a 36 carry game, a 31 carry game, and a 25 carry game.
Jeez. Ricky Williams. Ricky Run. Okay. Well, shout out to Israel A. You know what I'm saying? He held that down. Hey, real quick before we move on to the big league. What? Oh, shout out to Frank Beamer in South Carolina too. Man.
Yeah.
Kevin called it though, right? A couple weeks ago. Remember he was like, they not above losing to a South Carolina or something like that. Now I understand they had Will Levis, but still, South Carolina was balling. That ain't had nothing to do with Kentucky defense.
I don't know how much of a difference Will Levis would have made in that game either.
I don't either, dog, because they was balling. Shane Beamer got them boy balling now. You know what I'm saying?
They play hard for that dude, man.
They do, but he a likable guy though. You know what I mean? But what y'all think about Ole Miss, man?
I was just thinking about that, Mike.
Like you said, they got a loaded backfield.
The backfield fire.
I have a hard time believing in Ole Miss until I see different because history just tells us that they never gonna get over that hump.
Okay. So they like, you feel like they like who?
Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Like they on paper they be good and
show flashes on the field from week to week, but
and against the teams that already defeated before they come in, they put up big numbers and big stats and all of that. But when Big Brother come in, they usually lay down. Cause
Vander was whooping them at first last week. When Vander was up by,
they was up like 17.
0 or something like that. Okay. All right. Okay. I was just wondering,
I think their hold up is their coach. Because you see what happens in big games.
Well, that's what I said last week.
You see what he do in big
games as a head coach.
Yeah, you don't trust the Lane train. I get it. No, I was just asking. I was just wondering. And shout out to my boy Sam Pittman, man. But I think Bama beat
the rest of the season out of.
I do. And they was missing KJ last week.
Is he gonna? I don't even know if he's gonna play this week either.
I think he on track to play, but I just they beat up. They just lost a lot. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but shout out to Sam, man. USC Utah gonna be good. That's a sleeper game. That game gonna be good. If you had to pick, if you had to bet, who would you go with?
USC.
You go USC?
Yeah. Caleb Williams, man. He's the difference.
Okay. I ain't mad at that because I love Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm rolling SC. I'm gonna go with the chalk, as they say. I'm gonna go with the chalk. I'm gonna go with SC, man.
Yeah, he's too dynamic for Utah to overcome, I believe.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with old Caleb. Who you got, Quinn? If you had to bet, who you going with? Utah or USC?
I don't know, because I thought for sure that Utah was going to be a top 10 team all season, but when they took that loss to Florida, that kind of took them back a notch for me. Because I thought they were going to go in and beat Florida easily, to be honest with you. But
you know how
I think I ain't talking to you about no Florida, man. Just
like I'm saying they weren't gonna beat. I ain't think they were gonna beat Florida.
You did? Kevin, did you think they were gonna beat Florida?
No, I didn't.
I did.
I don't really trust them teams out there like that. And Mike is worse than me when it comes to that. I just because football ain't that, that ain't what they do.
Important to them.
Yeah, you get on that.
If it was on basketball, it's a different ball game.
No, I think Utah gonna get USC because USC been cutting it kind of close these last few weeks. So I think Utah gonna get them.
Okay. I ain't mad at that either because they have. You got a point, right? But I think I'm with Kevin. I think Caleb Williams will be the difference. But you do got a point. They have been cutting it close.
I think if they can get USC down, then that'll affect Williams because he kind of getting his feelings a little bit when things ain't going his way. Because I've been watching USC for that reason, just to see how they're gonna gonna play, and I don't know if Addison 100% for this game either.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he got hurt last week.
What they had last week? Oregon State?
Mm-hmm.
No, it was Oregon.
No, it wasn't Oregon State. It was Oregon State was the week before. It was who was last week? Washington State.
Washington State. Okay. All right, man. We move. Oh, hold on. This is the last one for real. Bruh. What is Anthony Richardson? Like
Joe Hamilton.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Cause I mean, like that
Perfect,
game,
Kevin.
but like the game he had against Tennessee was insane.
Yeah, but there's no consistency.
That's what I'm saying. And then last week, what he had like 86 yards passing.
Yeah.
Is it? But I think it's the expectation too, though. They put too much expectation. He started
You think that's getting to him,
bro? But I ain't not so much even get to him. He just ain't. He wasn't ready, bro. He started 2 or 3 games last year. He didn't play a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get the whole talent part. He's talented.
do you think we've seen the best of him?
Mm-mm.
So you think we know how great he can be, but you think we'll have to wait till maybe next season to see that consistency?
Yeah, because they thought he was going to be a top first-round draft pick in the NFL next draft.
Based on what though? Like
I never understood it. His first start was against UGA, and that went down the drain in like a matter of a minute and a half, which I ain't even holding that against him. Like, that was a situation that, it was difficult for all parties involved. Mullen felt the pressure from the people to play him. He played him, you know what I'm saying? And then he played him against, come on, man, that defense was on fire at that time. They still had Adam Anderson and all them guys at that time.
Yeah, that defense was different.
Like, you know what I mean? And this is your first career start. You know what I'm saying? So that went bad for him fast. And then, you know what I mean? Like I'm like you say, Kevin, what was it based on? You know what I'm saying? Like the upside, like I could see if he had played all season. You know what I mean? Kind of like Lamar Jackson his freshman year. He was like up and down, in and out. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I just wanted to ask y'all because that's just weird. Like that Tennessee game, he was amazing. He was amazing, dog. Oh my God, what he had? 453 yards or something?
Yeah.
That's insane. And was throwing lasers. I don't know. But, I hope you have 56 passing yards in about 3 weeks. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
Wow, Mike, who they play?
Hmm?
Who they play in 3 weeks?
Let me see.
Hey, that honestly, that don't even matter. When Georgia play Tennessee?
I think they played because Georgia got Vandy this week, and then they got a bye, and they come back and play Florida, and then they play Tennessee after that. Let me make sure I'm right.
Did they usually play them this late in the season?
They changed it. That's why because they played Auburn earlier.
I was about to say because they played Auburn last week, and that's never.
Yeah, they did change that. I forgot they started changing it up so they don't have them 2 games back to back at the end of the season, and 2 tough games or something like that.
So they got Tennessee on the 5th. So they got Tennessee after Florida. You know what I'm saying? So, it's about to get real. They got Florida, Tennessee, and Kentucky, I think, all in a row. Like Mississippi State. So we're going to see what they bout. See what they bout. But let's get into these pros for a minute, and then, got to talk about Kevin got to educate us on these boxing matches this weekend and everything like that. So, first off, in the pros, I want to say This still football, Mr. Referees. Stop calling all these phantom, ridiculous, stupid calls on these defensive players. Knock it off. Y'all overreacting. I love Tua. Don't want him to be hurt. Wish that had never happened. But knock it off. Knock it off. They wanted Chris Jones to really be Houdini. Like, this is a 300-pound man go and did everything he could. That play was actually great when you look at everything he did. They was like
to not cause a flag to be thrown.
And they like, he was trying to recover fumble, whatever. Man, listen. That, I don't know. That was probably the worst one I've seen.
But like he said, he think the answer is to review roughing the passer.
Absolutely, bro.
I agree.
Because if you look at that, you see that he did what he was supposed to do. He put his left hand down to prevent him from putting all his body weight on the quarterback.
Which could have hurt him.
Yeah, and which is, we talked about this before when Tua got hurt, which, like I said, I understand that throwing a flag does nothing for Tua. Like, I get that portion of it. But how the hell do you throw a flag on the Tom Brady play, but not on the Tua play when it is the exact same thing? Actually, the Tua play was worse. But,
and they did the exact same thing to Patrick Mahomes. The exact same thing, which I don't even think any of them should have been a flag. But you threw the one on Brady, and then 24 hours later, you don't throw the one for Mahomes.
Exactly.
I don't think Brady or Mahomes was a flag. Or Tua, to be honest with you. Tua just happened to get hurt. I'm just saying they got to cut it out, man.
So I think the issue is like people getting fired over this. So they erred on the side of caution. Like,
yeah. Because they don't want to be the next one to get fired because they didn't.
They don't want to be like the independent neuropsychologist or whatever he was.
Oh, Miami tightened him up.
Hey, I know, right?
Yeah, look. Now I feel you though, Kevin. I feel what you're saying, but man, they got to knock it off. They got to cut it out.
Like, and in their mind, it's better. Hey, let me go ahead and throw this flag and just deal with all of the, the consequences of people talking trash.
Yeah.
Rather than dealing with, the league.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's terrible, dog. You cost Kansas City 3 points. Raiders got, like you say, Kevin, they got them back. But hell, from where they was at, Kansas City probably gonna score.
Yeah.
At least 3, right?
Ain't no lead safe with them, man.
Man, that's just terrible, man. That's terrible, man. But
I never felt like the Raiders was gonna win that game anyway.
Hey, you sure didn't. Look, Q. Remember he said what he said? It don't matter. The Raiders about to blow this lead anyway.
He said that at 17-0.
You heard? Like, hey, it don't even matter for real. They about to blow it, and lo and behold, man. That was a good game, though. It was pandemonium, and my sister-in-law was actually at the game. Shout out Chantel. She FaceTimed us, man. It was crazy enough. But okay. We go. Well, Kevin, I don't even need to ask you this because you don't believe in the Raiders at all. So I ain't even gonna go. The KC Buffalo joint matchup. Man. What y'all think?
It ain't gonna be 51 to 49.
Like a college basketball game out there.
If that game gonna last 4 hours, they're gonna be going up and down the field on each
It's a 50-50 game.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
True.
I don't even want to give a prediction. It's a 50-50 game. To me, whoever wins, it don't even mean nothing. Because at the end of the day, I think if they meet in the playoffs. Now, if they meet in the playoffs, I'm going Pat Mahomes. I'm going with Kansas City.
Oh, yeah. I'm going with the homester.
But
This
it's a
game,
toss up.
yeah,
Whoever
it's-
have the best, it's one of them games where whoever had the best day is gonna win. It's not necessarily
Oh.
whoever wins is the best team. It's just
or
whoever
or,
had the best day.
or had a ball last.
Exactly.
Like Quinn say, they about to be scoring some points, dog. I mean, I'm excited for it. You know, everybody know I'm a P-Homie fan. I like Josh Allen too. I'm with Kevin on.
They're too dependent on him. You know?
And because I don't trust them all the way. But so this game gonna be good though.
Yeah,
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Man, it's gonna be good. So, I'm ready for it, man. I'm ready for it. Cowboys, Eagles. What y'all think?
you know what I think.
What you think? What you think?
Kevin, you can't ask Kevin. It's Kevin.
I
Kevin,
told
they
y'all
gonna
the
take
Eagles. The Eagles going 10-0.
Kevin, they
Okay.
gonna take his Jalen Hurts glasses off. Like you said, I have my Alabama glasses on. He gonna take it.
Nope. You're not gonna do that to me.
Hey, nah. You is Uncle Kevin though. You is Jalen. You is Jalen Uncle, dog.
I'm still realistic though. I'm still realistic. Like if I wasn't, I'd be like, oh, they going 17-0. No, I'm telling you, I feel like that team is gonna go, and it ain't just about Jalen, it's about that team. Like I honestly feel for one, I'm not the biggest guy on the Cowboys. I think they where they are because of circumstance. I don't think they're where they are because they're just that good of a team. Like I actually think the Giants are a better team than the Cowboys also. Cowboys got good defense, don't get me wrong.
Defense good.
But yeah, the Eagles are too complete, man. Like they're too solid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Jalen don't even have to throw for 300. Man, you can turn around, get that thing to Miles Sanders.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You can run screens to Dallas Goedert. You can like man, there's so much that team can do offensively and then defensively. You know, you got Hassan Reddick and Fletcher Cox and Graham, all of them boys, man, on the back end. You know what I mean? Slay.
Yeah.
Bradbury, like that's a solid team. They have no weakness, bro. Like that team is one of the few teams in the NFL that has zero weaknesses.
Right.
And the Cowboys do. Like you can make Cooper Rush beat you.
Yeah.
He may be capable of it, but that's a question. The Eagles don't have a question.
Yeah, I feel you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going with the Eagles.
What you got, Quentin?
I'm gonna go with the Eagles too because I just hate the Cowboys.
Simple and plain. I like.
Yeah, it's for the same reason though. Because even though Cowboys have been playing pretty good with the backup, I think that's gonna catch up with them this weekend because they finally playing a team that can match them at every level. So.
And did y'all know the Eagles top 5 in sacks?
Yeah.
Yeah,
they everywhere. They all over the place.
Yeah, that's like Kevin said, they're pretty complete, bro. That is crazy. They do what they want on offense, and then they go over there and they top 5 in sacks.
Kevin, why you got them stopping at 10-0 though?
Because it's football.
Time to lose.
It's just time to lose.
Yeah.
And I think at that point, who do they play? Is it Tampa Bay? No, it's Packers. I see them losing to the Packers.
In week 10, in week 11?
Week 11.
Okay. I'm glad you brought up the Packers. Well, what's up? What we think about them?
I probably should answer this question.
What'd you say?
I probably should answer this question.
The Packers got Aaron Rodgers. I mean,
yeah, but they look like shit.
To put it lightly.
But they got Aaron Rodgers. What are they? 3-2? What's their record?
Yeah, 3-2.
A masquerade 3-2.
Yeah, it is a masquerade to me.
But see, the thing is, you look at the rest of the NFC. It's the same thing. So the rest of the NFC is the exact same.
But they look bad though.
Okay, but see, think about it though. Who in the NFC besides the Eagles look good? 49ers.
In the NFL, I mean NFC.
49ers.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Minnesota, all right.
Yeah.
But see, they're right there in the same boat though. Like if it comes down to Minnesota versus the Packers, you think that you can definitively say that Minnesota wins that game?
If it's in the playoffs.
In the playoffs, okay. You don't think it's a question?
Man, look, that team look bad.
They haven't looked great, Kevin.
They look bad, bro.
What Aaron Rodgers always tell y'all? Relax, just relax.
Man, he might, but
face,
I mean, they clearly missed Devontae Adams. Like, I mean,
and he clearly missed Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I know, right? Arguably, well, I mean, not statistic wise, but wins wise, yeah.
Oh shit!
I mean, like, arguably the best receiver in the NFL. You know what I mean? Like, you can't really replace that, and they ain't even try. But
they was tripping.
I mean, I'm just comparing them to the rest of the NFC.
I feel what you're saying.
I say that.
You do that
because they don't look great, but who does?
You got Washington, New York, Atlanta, Carolina, Tampa, New Orleans, Minnesota, Dallas. Who else?
Say Carolina.
I said Carolina. The Packers, Detroit. How to do it?
Bears.
Oh, yeah. The Bears. That game tonight, boy, they should have just said.
But it's gonna be 2 duds in a row that they didn't got on Thursday night.
3.
I don't watch it for Brian Robinson, and because I like Justin Fields, but I can't even watch him no more.
This thing finna be ugly.
They just need to go ahead and eliminate this Thursday night game, man.
They do.
Because it's bad football, right? Like it's not, and even if you get good teams in, it can still be bad football.
Still be bad football
because the lack of
tired,
players being able to recover from Sunday.
They don't want to be out there.
The lack of the ability to game plan properly. Like you only give them a few days to game plan. You know what I mean? So
listen. This game finna be bad.
Yeah, this game gonna be worse than last week, I think.
It's finna be ugly, dog.
I almost want to watch it just to see how bad it's gonna be.
Hey yo, you know how they still do it, but like back in the days, so you know like back in the days you really only got like the 2 games and then whatever, like the West Coast game was or whatever at 4:00. Well, you know how like if the 2 games was on and like the team was getting blown out, they would like show another, like take that game off and show another game. Like if it got like really out of hand, they should do that tonight, but with a baseball game, like just or like the hockey game. Just be like, you know how the screen used to just completely change, bro. They need to do that, dog. Jeez Louise. Oh my gosh, bro. This about to be terrible. Oh my gosh, it's about to be bad.
I just wish they still played like, because you went back and they get you a good college game on a Thursday night.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah,
it's actually one tonight.
About this game, I might be playing Call of Duty tonight.
That's bad, bro. Like, knock it off.
Baylor, West Virginia play tonight. They should do a cut in on that.
Baylor, West Virginia play tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Might be a war zone night.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be bad, bro. It's gonna be bad. What other good game is it in the league this week?
So we got the 2 we just named. Let's see.
The 3, what you mean? The night gonna be awesome.
Oh my God. I'm pretty sure that's it, because there really ain't no more good. ain't that many good teams.
Because it's the first.
Miami played many. I was about to say Minneapolis.
Baltimore, New York might be good.
But they starting, what's his name? Skylar
Thompson.
No.
Yeah,
that's
Baltimore, New York.
Yeah, Miami.
Yeah, Baltimore and the Giants will be a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, my man Lamar, they pulled that one off against Cincinnati Sunday night.
Yeah. Cincinnati threw it away.
Yeah, pretty much.
I hate saying that though, but yeah, you're right.
Nah, I feel you.
Yeah, I mean, that's Pittsburgh so bad. I have a hard time even watching them. They need some offensive linemen, man.
They do.
That old line so bad.
My boy.
Mike Tomlin ain't never had a losing season, but I feel it coming.
This about to be it first.
Why?
Because at this point you got to leave Kenny Pickett out though.
You got to. You have to. You can't go back now. But the thing I like about Pittsburgh is they're not quick to fire their head coach. I like that.
Nah, they
this what their third head coach in 50 years or something like that.
Yeah,
for one, they don't have a reputation of doing that. For two, Mike he done gained a little bit of leeway to where he deserved to, still be there.
He's gonna be able to, he's gonna be, and they know the situation.
And I think Kenny Pickett gonna be good.
Yeah,
I think he actually gonna be a good quarterback.
They know the situation. You know what I'm saying? They ain't tripping. They got my boy Pickens over there, so when they get a little, they're gonna be okay.
I like Kenny Pickett though. He tough.
If I'm Pickett, I'm throwing every other pass at George Pickens.
That D lineman, he tried to fight.
Dang it! Because what's the name had just tried to fight. Because it was crazy. Yeah.
It'll be the pick. It'll be the Pickett and Pickens show if it was me.
Yeah, because George Pickens be making some crazy. You know what's crazy? As soon as he came in the game, that's who he started going to. Like Trubisky, I think Pickens had like 80 yards or something like that in the first few games with Trubisky out there. And I think as soon as Kenny Pickett came in, he had that 80 yards in that game.
Yeah, and then he had 65 or 80 something last week or something like that. Yeah, man. That's what's up. Hey, this is my last thing on the league. Hey, man. These boy got to put that sheet down, man. This analytic thing driving them crazy, bro. They going for 2 nights. All of them.
Yeah, all of them into the analytics.
I was trying to explain that to my wife last night when because it's crazy. The time she asked me, we was watching the Clippers and the Nuggets last night preseason, and she was like, "Why don't they shoot mid ranges no more?" And I was explaining to her analytics and they're thinking on it. And I was like, even in football, I explained the Raiders situation to her. Like these dudes, they got that sheet. And if the analytics, some of these coaches, if the analytics tell them that that's what they need to do, that's what they're going to do. Like some guys don't even coach off instinct no more.
I just don't get it, man. It's like, I know the analytics say one thing, but common sense should say something else. And common sense should take over at some point.
Yeah.
I mean, because them analytics can be skewed by some things sometimes that you don't know. You just read numbers on the paper, and that's what you're going with, man. You got to, if you've been in football so long that you at that point, you got to trust your gut, too. I mean, forget the analytics.
It's money ball, man.
And you got to trust the fact that, look at them pro defensive players over there.
Exactly. They don't care about no analytics. They're trying to get the ball.
I think football is the sport, the analytics shouldn't really be used as much as like the rest of them.
Yeah,
I get it more in basketball and baseball than I do in football.
Yeah, especially in baseball.
I mean, especially because it's worth so much in football to me. Like, you do know if you go for it right here at this point in the field and don't make it, you're almost gifting this team 3 points.
At least 3 points.
I mean, and if you think about it, if you think about that situation where the Raiders was in, right? You possibly tie the game.
If they kick the extra point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ain't no possibility. You tie the game.
Tie the game, yeah.
Kick the extra point, right? You have to stop them anyway.
Yeah. Either way, right? Either way, they get the ball back.
Stop them. Either way.
Like either way.
Like if you make the field goal, you still have to stop them from going out and kicking another field goal. If you don't make it, you still have to stop them from kicking another field goal.
They play that joint like a video game.
Exactly. Like it's Madden or something.
Yeah. Like, and I get at times going for it and stuff like that. I get that.
Yeah.
But like,
even that situation, right? Like if it was the end of the game, right? If you just scored with 30 seconds left and you want to go for it right there, okay, whatever. I don't believe in that, but I get it. You know what I mean? But you did that with 4 minutes left. With 4 minutes left.
Hey.
Odds are there's going to be another change of possession.
Absolutely.
At least 2 changes of possession with 4 minutes left.
I just don't understand. Like, I don't know. They be doing the most, dog. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. So look, the NBA is Brian Robinson is Washington's running back 1. I just the NBA, that's right. Boy, B Raw. The NBA is here. Well, not here, but it's here.
On the cusp,
right? It's right there. Right. Man, so I've been watching some preseason, man. I tell you, I was watching Memphis and I think Orlando the other night. Them boys was getting after it. They looked like they was in
mid-season.
Yeah, bro. It was crazy. They was talking trash. It was going down. You hear me? So they ready, right? So I had been watching. I watched a couple of Memphis joints. Watched a couple of Brooklyn joints. The first couple of Brooklyn joints, they looked kind of. But last night, I was like, man, okay. And I think it
last night.
But I think maybe it was the matchup too. Like this Giannis and this, Drew and them. I know Middleton didn't play, but or maybe it's just closer to the season. Who knows? I don't know, but it just looked different, right? Both teams looked different. They was out there balling. It was somebody else I watched in it. Oh, now I'm gonna tell you, this young guy, he might average a dub this year. Tyrese Maxey been playing in preseason like he been playing the game 52 all preseason. Dog, he been giving dudes.
Last year.
He been giving dudes the business, right? And like I always liked Maxey, even when he was at Kentucky, right? But man, so Embiid looked good when I saw him. Zion was balling, turned his ankle. Bro, I hate it for him, dog. Like it's just always something, bro. He say he fine, but I just hate the setback for that dude. You know how mentally tough that gotta be, dog?
Yeah, because I actually think that team is I think that's the surprise team of the NBA if he stay healthy. That's a big if, I understand it. But I think if he stay healthy, that is the surprise team in the NBA.
I really hope he stay healthy, man. Jeez Louise. It sucks, bro. To see it, he's so young. You know what I'm saying? That got to be so mentally challenging, dog. Like, he got himself in shape. He got the surgery he needed. He got healthy. And it's just, I hate that, man. And I know they like, oh, it's only an ankle, but still, dog, like, he want to play. You know what I mean?
And ankles just like hamstring, they can linger.
Yeah. But the good thing is, though, see, he got another week. So he don't have to, he don't have to do, I didn't say do nothing, but he don't have to get out there and re-injure himself.
Like they don't have a game tonight. Yeah, I just hate it, man. Excuse me.
Like I think like that team is I think they'll be the surprise of the NBA.
Yeah, they'll be good. I liked watching them last year. They fun to watch. I'm a big CJ McCollum fan. I'm a Brandon Ingram fan. So
you say it like that, Mike.
I am a Herb Jones fan.
Oh, I'm a Herb Jones fan too. I like
I
Herb
said
Jones.
the way Mike said that, I know what he meant by I am a Brandon Ingram fan.
But nah, so they fun to watch, man. A young coach, very good coach, Willie Green. Yeah, man. I'm excited to see them. Man, the NBA back, bro. It's gonna be good. Like I said, John Morant looked good. He looked locked in. Jared Jackson hadn't played. The Clippers, we talked a little bit about them the other week. And I wanted to say this before this, but man, I think healthy they could be primed for a really, 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 really good season, bro.
I think John Wall gonna surprise some people too.
I mean, he got. I guarantee you, them days gonna be fresher than ever.
His shooting done got a lot better.
So I'm finna go ahead and I'm picking them to come out the West.
You picking who to come out the West?
The Clips.
Who to come out the West?
The Clips.
You talking about your Barber Clippers, or you talking about the Los Angeles Clippers?
The Los Angeles Clippers will come out of the West. See, y'all laughed at me last year.
To the East to play a road trip.
When y'all laughed at me last year when I said Golden State would be second. I said LA would be first, which I do.
First at home.
I was way off on that, but I did think Golden State would be second, and I did think they would go to the Western Conference Finals, which they won their whole thing. But I'm picking the Clips. That part is tough for me, man. You know, KD, my favorite player. I'm holding that they ain't. But the East tough, bro. You got Giannis, Milwaukee. You got Miami still there. You got Philly looking good. I don't know yet, man, because the Milwaukee, man, golly, they're good. Philly, like I said, Miami. Brooklyn, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting acting like they don't have a chance. I ain't gonna say that, but they gotta show me. Now, last night, I ain't gonna lie. They look good. Like Ben Simmons changed everything. Like the ball was moving. He was getting rebounds. What you said he was going to do, right? Grab that board, start them breaks, get Nick Claxton easy buckets, get KD easy buckets, get Kyrie easy buckets. The passing got contagious, and he guarded Giannis. Quinn, the boy was hooping. He was playing some excellent defense on Giannis. You're not going to stop Giannis, but you just want to disrupt guys like that, and he did a good job of it. And it adds more length. I'm any one of them teams, man. Brooklyn, boy, I don't know. Boy, Boston with their situation, that's scary.
You go and skip them, Mike.
That's
You ain't
Mike.
jumping off that train now.
Yeah, Mike. Boston's gonna be there. Los Angeles last season.
No, if the situation hadn't happened, I would still be very high on.
Damn, what happened? them getting there, them just getting there last year to me was just they were just in the right place at the right time.
Oh, shut the hell up!
But anyway,
see how he be hating, bro. See how he be hating, bro.
Since we doing this,
listen, no.
Why you hate the Celtics, here?
He cannot stand. No, he don't like Jason Tatum.
I don't dislike Jason Tatum, bro.
He don't believe in them. But listen,
don't think he as good as everybody else think he is.
But listen,
Kevin be putting it like that with everybody he hate. He said, I don't dislike him.
Yeah, I just don't fool with him.
Because it ain't very many players that I actually dislike.
Except for Jason Tatum and Brandon Ingram. Jason Tatum and Brandon Ingram.
I don't dislike Brandon Ingram.
He don't. And look, you know the crazy part about this whole thing. He the Duke guy. I ain't even the Duke guy. He the Duke guy, bro. I like Carolina. He like Duke. And I like Brandon Ingram and Jason Tatum. But listen, that situation is it's unfortunate. So that scared me, dog. That situation scared me. But I got Golden State and the Clippers in the Western Conference Finals, and I got the Clippers going to the championship. The East.
Let me ask you this.
I'm gonna go.
For the Clippers to go to the finals, Kawhi has to do
play 60 games. Play 60 games. PG plays 65 games. They good.
That's asking a lot, Mike.
Nah, man, you know. Nah, he good, brother. He good. He got right. I'm telling you, Clips going
coming out of the East, Mike.
The Eastern Conference Finals will be the Milwaukee Bucks and the Brooklyn Nets, and I'm gonna do it again because I'm dumb. Brooklyn gonna go to the finals.
Okay. Since we're doing this prediction, right?
I got Brooklyn and the Clippers.
So you already stole my thunder with the Clippers pick because you knew I was gonna pick the Clippers.
I gotta go with them though.
Cause you know PG, my guy.
But Kevin, I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been pondering this for about 3.5 months, dog, and I just been like thinking about them dudes and watching it. I'm like, yo, I think they it, bro. But my bad. Go ahead.
But no, I would like to pick something different. But honestly, I feel like your Western Conference Finals that's what it's going to be. I feel it's going to be the Clippers versus the Warriors, and I like the Clippers to come out of the West. And in the East, everything in me tell me to pick Brooklyn. You know, like, because on paper, what they are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel it.
But it's like there's something about it. It's like I haven't seen it come together yet.
That's how I feel, but I got to ride with them.
I can't pick them. I'm picking Giannis, you know, and I'm picking Milwaukee. They come out the East.
Yeah.
Them
the two.
I do also feel like they're gonna play Brooklyn. I feel it's gonna be Brooklyn and Milwaukee in the Eastern Conference Finals, but I'm picking Milwaukee.
Them the two best players in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
Like it ain't like
I'm picking Milwaukee to win it all.
Them dudes like Katie and Giannis, dog.
Yeah. I have a hard time picking against Giannis, man. I'm that impressed with Giannis. Like I feel like he's gonna be MVP of the league and MVP, Finals MVP.
So that's your league MVP?
That's my league MVP also. I wanted to go with Luka so bad, like, but because I think Luka gonna get some votes. I think he gonna be right there with him.
I'm going.
I'm not going Jokic because Jamal Murray's back, and I think his assist numbers and stuff like his playmaking gonna go down a little.
And then they're gonna get him 3 in a row anyway.
I'm going KD, right?
MVP?
KD MVP, Giannis gonna be second, Ja third, and Luka fourth. I wanted to go Ja. I might change it.
I almost went Memphis Western Conference Finals, but I think I don't think they can beat Golden. I think Golden State got too much experience.
I'm going Memphis. Memphis Clippers Western Conference Finals. Thank you, Kevin.
I can see that.
I'm going Memphis.
I'm gonna stick with mine with Golden State though.
I'm gonna go Memphis Clippers Western Conference Finals, and I might change to Ja for MVP. Right now I'm gonna go KD, but I might go Ja. And I don't know if they can win enough though, because I thought about LeBron. I did, bro. LeBron is amazing, bro. So what the hell is in his left leg? How do this man jump like that at 97 years old?
Look at Quinn.
Look.
Hey, man, this ain't the time to be. Nah, don't even start all
Listen, I ain't even trying to start no beef, but for real, I did start. I started to go LeBron James. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, because LeBron gonna be in that mix, man. He LeBron. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go KD, Giannis, Ja third, Luka fourth, Bron fifth. And that's subject to change. I know I'm going KD though. I'm gonna go KD. My bad, Quinn. I ain't mean to. Go ahead. What you got? Cause I see you already don't like our Western Conference pick.
No, I like one of them. I can't see the Clippers, but I just because I don't have any confidence in Paul George or Kawhi Leonard.
But
so,
see, that was Jeff Alfred to get on you. Why don't you like PG and Kawhi?
I've never seen what I can see the potential in PG, but I have seen not the play since he left Indiana.
So
Quinn.
okay. When you say since
all I've seen is potential since he left Indiana.
Okay.
Right.
Don't say you ain't never seen it.
I'm not saying I've never seen it. I'm just saying since he left Indiana. That's what I'm saying.
He went toe to toe with your boy now.
That's what I said since he left.
So you know it's there.
And Kawhi is just a disappointment altogether, or at least he have been the last couple of seasons.
He got hurt.
Mike, come on, man.
Where are we going?
we leaving Kawhi land. That's what
we Yo, he got hurt, bruh.
I feel like I think with John Wall, that puts him right there. I'm not quite ready to give it to him yet. Because I got Memphis and Golden State, but I got the Clippers losing one of those series in the 7-game series. You know what I mean?
Okay.
They're gonna lose either Golden State or either Memphis in the 7-game series.
Okay.
I don't think that's far fetched. Like that.
Nah, I don't.
That's fair.
That's
fair.
I mean, because hey, man, it's very, very, very good basketball teams. I'm with you. Okay. So you got Memphis, Golden State in the Western Conference Finals, and who you got winning it?
Ooh, Golden State in 6.
If that happened, I'm gonna go Memphis in 7.
Really?
Hey man, I'm a Ja Morant stan, bro.
And who knows how ridiculous he's gonna be at that point in the season too.
I'm a Ja Morant stan.
Because he get better as the season goes. In the East.
Yeah. Let's see East people.
It's kind of hard to go away from you. Kind of hard to go away from Milwaukee and Brooklyn. I want to see how these injuries Chris Middleton have been accumulating. I want to see how they play out.
Yeah,
because it seems like it's some it's small stuff, but it's kind of stacking up a little bit.
I feel you. I
want to see like how that plays out. Maybe take the first couple weeks off of the season to make sure he's right. But at full strength, man, it's kind of hard for them to go against them.
Hey, tough, bro.
And I feel like even after all the stuff that happened over the summer with KD and Kyrie, I feel like they still love basketball and ain't no more COVID stuff to go through. And
true.
I guess they done repair stuff with. I guess KD done repair stuff with Steve Nash. I mean, but yeah. I'm not saying MVP Kevin Durant, but I could see them putting together 55 wins, 60 wins.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
The conference finals.
Yeah.
And if they get that would mean that I would have been proven wrong throughout the season too, because I think they'll need the first couple of years of in Philly that guy to be
that guy
to play to actually play basketball first of all, and then when he's out there playing basketball
you saw him. Don't act like you ain't see him out there like 10 boards.
Like I've seen that tape before. I mean,
listen, but like my man Kevin always say now, you know, like that pressure when he ain't got to do nothing but that, dog. Nah, his free throws, Lord of mercy, but.
I think he one of them dudes where it don't matter how much he practices at free throws.
I'm starting to believe that too, Quinn. I promise you, Q. I was thinking about that earlier.
And it be, I think it just be form a lot of times. I think they just be practicing it wrong. Like, bro, you shoot like this. Like,
but he cleaned it up. He don't shoot like that no more, Kevin. He cleaned it up, and it's still. I think it's more what Q said. I think it's just like so psychological now that it's just like.
Nah, I get it. Kind of like Russ. Like when Russ used to be knocked down from mid-range.
He did.
And now if you look at his shot, if you look real close, there's a hitch where Russ shoot on the way down. That's part of his problem. If you watch him, his jumper didn't look like that years before.
But he used to make free throws too.
80% from the free throw line. And now it's just there's a hitch there. So I get what you're saying. But like the thing about the whole Ben Simmons thing is now he in a situation where like even if he don't play well, he can still get away with not being blamed for them taking a loss because there's two other guys there that are more high profile.
They're supposed to be able to get you those victories, right?
It. Yep.
And then they got a lot around them. They got shooting around it. It's set up perfectly for them.
Ain't TJ Warren there now?
TJ Warren, Seth Curry, Joe Harris back, Patty Mills. You know, you got Royce O'Neal to help on the defensive end. He could shoot it. Yeah, man, he got a lot around him to help, which he had a lot around in Philly, but I don't think he had as much shooting because Thabo not really a shooter. Well, he wasn't. He had
to do some scoring in Philly too.
Yeah, he had to do a lot of scoring. You know what I mean? So I think he'll be okay. But I want to ask y'all about these two teams real quick. Minnesota Timberwolves and the Dallas Mavericks.
Luka, like I said, is MVP candidate. We know what Luka is. That's a bad man.
Yeah. For sure.
That team could be as high as 3 in the standings.
Do you?
I think they can get that high.
Okay.
But you say Minnesota?
Yeah, Minnesota Timberwolves.
I'm never gonna be high on a team with Karl Anthony Towns on as the best player.
Mike, you already knew the answer when you asked that, Mike. You already knew that, Mike.
Now here's the thing. Here's the thing. I feel like Anthony Edwards I feel like he can take a step this year to be a superstar. If he takes that step to where he's a superstar and he is the guy on that team, that's a different story. Maybe they can elevate from there with him being that guy. But as Cat being that guy, I don't see it.
I don't know, Kevin. He can play.
He can play, Mike. But look at this. Now you got Rudy Gobert, right? This man, he finna be even more perimeter oriented. Yeah. Like even more, he about to shoot even more threes. He don't even have to go down there now if he don't want to. He never, like to me, instead of him getting the ball in the post, he try to drive to the basket all the time. That's why he get them Herschel Walker ass offensive fouls that he get all the time because he always trying to drive to the basket and beat his man off the dribble.
Word.
Rather than play in the post.
Yeah, I feel that. I mean? Yeah, for sure.
So now I feel like he about to be playing on the perimeter even more than he was before.
Because the paint gonna be congested. I got you. Okay. So I mean, but where do you think they fit in the scheme? Like in the bottom? Because I don't see them top 4.
I see them 6 to play in.
Gotcha.
Well, I mean, play in is 6, but I'm saying 6 to 10.
No. I feel
6 to 10.
Not even 5.
No.
Not 5. Okay. Quinn? Dallas and Minnesota.
Think about Dallas, because Luke will be cooking, and then he'll get that little one injury that keep him out for like 10 games, and then he's struggling to get back in his groove. You know what I mean?
But his body looked good. Now I saw him. Pause. I saw him, but I saw him in the trial joints. He looked good, man. He looked good.
I started laughing because I remember how Kevin used to talk about.
Yeah. Kevin ain't showing no love. But I mean, I feel what you're saying, but I think a lot of that was, just not being in shape as he should have been and things of that nature.
Let me ask y'all this: how much do y'all think they gonna miss Brogan?
Brunson,
Yeah.
Well, they have Dinwiddie and Tim Hardaway Jr. coming back, so not like I think his elements of him they'll miss. Like he gritty, you know what I mean? He gets you some tough stuff, but I think Spence give you other stuff, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it'll kind of balance out. You know what I mean?
See, if you remember though, they didn't go into last season saying, "Hey, Bronson is going to be hired."
That's true. He did
second guy on this team like that, and it ain't even really that he came out of nowhere. It just kind of happened because of circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it ain't like they game plan for him to be, you know, what he eventually turned into, because he was already doing that off the bench anyway.
Yeah, he was, and they already got a lot of perimeter players. Finney Smith, I forgot he's still there. Tim Hardaway Jr.
and
coming
Hardaway
back.
was hurt. So
yeah, he got hurt
with Dinwiddie and Hardaway in there, and like you said, Finney Smith.
Yeah, man.
I think they got enough.
And I don't know if they're gonna play the young boy. They've been playing him in preseason, of course, but Jaden Hardy, he shoot it from Houston. So yeah, that boy can shoot, man. He can play. Let me rephrase that. That boy can hoop.
Yeah, and then Maxi Kleber is pretty decent too.
Yeah. So, you know, like I say, Quinn, I think like more from like just who he is as a guy. It looked like he like a, you know what I mean? Like a tough note, like he bring that. But I think as far as other stuff, they could pick up the slack with him, you know, with him being gone and stuff like that. But yeah. So where you got him? Where you got him?
In that 6 to 10 range. I mean, that's where they've been at the last few seasons anyway. I mean, and Luka's gonna be Luka, of course. Yeah, probably 6 to 10 range. I can't see him coming because who you got in front of you got Golden State, you got the Clippers, you got
Memphis.
That's 3 right there.
Phoenix.
No, not Phoenix.
Don't do it again.
I was waiting on y'all to say that.
Don't do it again, Kevin. You know them boys. You did that last, and them boys had the best record in the NBA.
I still, you know what, Kevin? I still got them in that 1 to 5 range. I probably at the end of that.
I do too. 1 to 5, yeah, not 3.
Yeah,
I don't see them. I don't see them doing that no more. I think Chris Paul is like DeAndre unhappy. Chris Paul getting a little older. I think they hit their peak when they made it to the finals.
They should have won it when they had the chance to. Yeah, that was pretty much it for them.
Might be right. It might just be hard for me to believe that.
I don't think they'll win the West or nothing like that, but I think they're gonna be top 5.
Yeah, that'd be competitive. They'll be right there. To me, they'll be right there where the Clippers will be. Whoever plays in the series that's not featuring Golden State and Memphis, it'll be the Clippers versus Phoenix in the semifinals of the West.
Okay.
What do Lakers fit in all this?
Hey, just 6 to 10, because I don't trust AD.
He's the key to them.
Cause man, he looked damn good last night, man.
He looked great in preseason last year too.
But the thing with them is, I think what's gonna kill them is what killed them the past 2 seasons: perimeter shooting, and they don't really have a lot of size inside after him, right? So they're gonna get killed on the glass. Imagine them playing Minnesota. They lost to Minnesota last night and got out rebounded last night on the offensive glass without their 2 biggest players, Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert, right? So I think that's what's gonna kill them is lack of perimeter shooting and size.
I think it's more the perimeter shooting than anything, because in the NBA you gotta have some shooting, man. You gotta have some in your star lineup, and you gotta have something coming off the bench.
Yeah, and that size too. I'm telling you, bro, they missed Dwight Howard tremendously, dog. All of them little rebounds and stuff they was giving up when he was there, backing up him and JaVale McGee. I'm telling you. Now look who coming off that bench for them. My man, I love him to death, but he like 6'8", Bryant from Indiana, Thomas Bryant. Yeah, he probably like the biggest guy on their bench, right?
That's not enough size in the NBA.
You know what I mean? Like you know. So I mean, I just think that perimeter wise, they don't shoot it well enough. And then you look at who out there, right? They just not. They don't scare you from out there. You understand what I'm saying? But LeBron gonna do what he do. You know what I mean? And AD, I think AD gonna hoop. But I think they're gonna have to play so damn hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't know. You know, which I think.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I got him 16. LA 16 with Dallas.
Okay. I agree with y'all on those. What about so the East, we pretty much think we know who gonna be. Where does Cleveland fit into that? Your favorite team, Kevin? Cleveland. So we kind of all agree like upper echelon is Milwaukee, Brooklyn, Philly, Miami, right? So what is Boston? What is I just say Cleveland, Atlanta, Toronto.
I think Cleveland do exactly what they did last year. I think the last year is their peak, 6-10. It's like, you know,
with Spider Mitch.
Yeah, because look at what's in front of them.
Yeah, they got it's tough over there.
And now you still have a small backcourt,
and you got them young teams who could play, who could give you some issues. Atlanta, Charlotte, and those guys.
And let's be honest, what does Donovan Mitchell really give you besides scoring?
Scoring.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it with him.
Now he do that well. Oh,
do that well, but he don't give you nothing else.
Hey, we messed up.
What's up?
We misplaced a team in the West. We didn't mention Denver at all.
That's what I was going to ask you about Denver. But with Cleveland now, I think they're still 6-10 because they're not Milwaukee, Brooklyn,
Philly, Miami,
Boston, Toronto, Chicago. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Cleveland is not better than any of those teams. So
They not. You're right about that.
It's the same as last year. And Donovan Mitchell don't change that. Well, I mean, because we're talking about Donovan Mitchell, we're not talking about Luka coming there. We're not talking about.
Yeah, I know. Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, Steph Curry, LeBron. Yeah. Nah, I'm with you. I mean,
okay. You know, I know I'm a bit biased, but I mean, shit, Colin Sexton give you points. That ain't gonna cut it. Just coming out there giving me 24. I mean, I know he can get you 40 or whatever, but that I don't.
I think they're gonna be fun to watch. You know, him, Garland,
I think they're gonna be good. I think they win close to 50 games.
48.
Yeah, because for one, you got Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. They shut everything down in the paint. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't nothing easy in that paint.
Not at all.
Like, them boys defensively are tough in that paint, man.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what about
Chicago? Let's talk Chicago a little bit.
Word.
Because I kind of feel like they're almost in that same position.
Q had them winning. Q had them going to the Eastern Conference Finals.
And last year when he predicted that they was there for a while. They was at the top for a while.
I did. They kept me in for about 30 games.
Well, what happened?
Longer than that, they was balling.
Somebody got hurt, didn't they?
Two people got hurt. Zach LaVine and Lonzo got hurt.
Yeah, both of them got hurt. Yeah, and they fell off the cliff after that.
DeMar was killing though.
Well,
yeah, DeMar was an MVP candidate.
Yes, sir. DeMar was out there giving them boys the business. Word
then
up.
you had the Sumu coming on. You had
Yeah, the Sumner was open. Kobe White got hurt too.
Kobe White got hurt.
So that messed up the bench production. Him and DeSumner was coming off the bench together.
Yeah.
That
What's his
hurt.
name? Javante Green been killing in preseason.
Yeah, Pat Williams been balling.
Mhm.
Listen though, I'm so worried about Lonzo Ball, bro.
Yeah, man. It
Yeah,
ain't
I think
looking good right now.
I think if they had him, they would actually I think they would actually move up another tier. Because I like Lonzo. I think Lonzo.
He set it off, bro. He ain't trying to score 30.
Yeah, he a ball move.
But he knocked down the open shot. He long, you know what I mean? He could defend. Like,
Yeah. Lonzo promotes good
basketball
You know what I mean?
on everything. Yeah. Straight up.
His style of play, it helps with ball movement. It helps with team chemistry.
It's like a Chris Paul style.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, for sure. No, I'm with that. Man. So what up with Denver? We disrespected Denver for real.
To me, because you know what you get when Jamal Murray's not there. You know what you get from Jokic. You get MVP caliber basketball.
Jokic.
From Jokic.
Jokic be open.
Him alone is good. Your team going to the playoffs if you got Nikola Jokic on your team.
Yo, how he be doing this?
Yeah, he's skilled as hell, bro.
You know how Luka do it in slow motion. Joey doing it in super slow motion.
Yo, how he even block shots, bro? How did he block shots?
Dog, this dude.
Like I seen him he blocked a dunk the other night. But
he be hooping, dog.
But you know what you get with him, right? To me, it's all what can Jamal Murray return to the form that he had before the injury.
And what Michael Porter Jr. gonna bring back? My bad.
I was watching Michael Porter last night. He looked good. He looked good last night. What he can bring. Who else they got over there?
Bones Highland played well last year.
Yeah. He was out last night. It was somebody else in Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, Aaron Gordon was hooping for them.
Yeah. So he like kind of losing and stuff though. Like I saw him last night in a situation where he normally, maybe it's because it's preseason. I'm gonna give him that. He normally put somebody on a poster, but last night he just took it easy on him. I guess because it's preseason.
Yeah, that boy explosive. They got some guys. Monte Morris still there or no?
Did he go to? For some reason, I want to say like Indiana or something.
Yeah, I thought.
I don't think he's there no more. He might be. I
don't think so.
I ain't even gonna speak on that because I don't know.
Yeah, because I think.
But yeah, it's all about Jamal Murray and how he come back, what type of player he is. Because he's been out with like a year and a half, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been
And boy, before he left, he was good Lord.
Man, that boy was balling. A bad man, for sure. I hope he come back better. You understand what I'm saying? Because he balled, man.
Hey, I wouldn't judge them like at the beginning of the season.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably give them a good 25, 30 games to get everything rolling with him coming back.
Yeah,
and get into the groove because they had to play a completely different style of ball without him. So
they was running everything through Jokic, which was crazy. Like he was almost a point guard without bringing the ball up the floor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That dude was so good.
Kind of like a Arvydas Sabonis type.
Yeah. He's so good, man.
Yeah, I don't know what Denver can be. Can they be can they move up like Memphis did? Can they make it to the point where they a Western Conference Finals type team?
They have the pieces, man. I'm not gonna sit here and say they can't. They have the pieces.
Yeah, they got a bench and everything. Like you said.
Boy, it's good. They good. I mean, what was that? 2 years ago they went. Was it 6 games with LA in the Western Conference Finals and with the Lakers?
That's the bubble team, but I mean,
they was balling though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They was hooping. So, man, I'm excited to see them for sure.
I'll tell you one team that I'll be surprised if they even sniff the playoff.
Who that?
Portland Trailblazers.
Yeah, man.
Man, they done left Dame out there by himself.
All by himself.
Boy.
Who did they sign? Jeremy Grant? That's it.
Dog.
Like, Them boys in bad shape.
Hey, that's my man. I love that.
Your man out there on the island by himself.
He with you. On I'm gonna send him some stuff. I'm gonna send him some stuff. Couple pair of draws and stuff. Y'all have. Yeah, he's struggling out there. He's gonna be struggling, but hey, I don't blame him for not leaving. Boy, that boy signed. Woo! Buy him a couple rings. Yeah. Okay. That's good, man. Real quick, the Hawks. What y'all think about the Hawks?
Same as Cleveland.
Yeah. Like they the good of that bottom.
Yeah, and it's they're probably the best of that group. Depending on how DeJounte Murray meshed with
Trae,
with Trae, which I think they'll mesh well because I think they kind of get along well.
And I think that would allow Trae to play off the ball some.
Yeah,
right.
Kind of like a Steph Curry role.
Yeah. He can move without the ball and get some of those shots easier, right?
Yeah.
So
rather
now
than having to create everything.
Yeah.
I feel you on that. But I think they're right there. I think they're more along the lines of Chicago. Like right there, like 26 and 10, and possibly moving up to into that 5 position.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Toronto.
Yeah.
They funny to me. I feel like they could either be like bad or good. Like you know what I'm saying? Because they got good players. They got a good coach.
I think they're gonna be 41 and 41.
I think they're gonna be exactly what they were last year. Same. I think the Eastern Conference is gonna look like it did last year.
But see, Kevin, Quinn just 41 and 41. That's like
and that's not a bad thing
because they're too sound to be a bad team. They're not gonna be a bad team. But it's too much in front of them to be a good team.
Good team. They got too many good players. They got a good coach. So it's like
you're right, Q. Probably 42 and 40.
Like they're a respectable team. You coming up bull jiving, you're gonna get your ass whooped. You know what I mean? But it's like, I feel y'all. Dang, man, that's crazy. It's back, man. Wow. Okay. Well, Kevin, what you got for us, man? I know it's big time in the square circle this weekend, man. What up?
Man. So this weekend is 4 good fights this weekend, right? So on the women's side, right? I don't know how many people are fans of women's boxing, but I am. I enjoy it. You got Clarissa Shields and Savannah Marshall. And that's the main event. And I wouldn't even call it an undercard. I call it the co-main event. You got Alicia Baumgartner and Michaela Mayer. Now this is it's actually a historic event because this is the first all women's card. There's never been an all women's card before. And this is probably like the biggest women's matches of all time to this point. You know what I mean? So it's in the UK. So it's gonna be in the evening time here. But it's gonna be some good women's boxing. And you also later on in the night, you got Devin Haney defending his title in the rematch against George Kambosos in Australia. And then you get the return of the Bronze Bomber in Brooklyn against the Nordic Nightmare, Robert Helenius. So there's gonna be four what I believe good fights, man.
Yeah, man. Listen, that's
and Jarvis fight too.
Huh?
Poirot and Jarvis fight too, Sarah.
Who?
Poirot and Jarvis.
Man, what the hell you talking about?
Poirot and Jarvis fight too. Leo Poirot and Brock Jarvis.
About that.
Kevin, I got Wilder. I got Wilder knocking him out before 6. What you think?
Quit to my Martin Raudal Payne.
Oh yeah, quit to my maybe lose my train of thought. I get Wilder between 1 and 4. I feel like Helenius is too upright. Like,
yeah.
Like, see, here's the thing about this whole this Tyson Fury thing, right? It makes people forget what Deontay Wilder is, just because this damn bear keep getting up off the ground every time Wilder knock him down.
See, and that tend to happen in sports, period, right? Like, say, for instance, like, let's just say Alabama blow Tennessee out.
Yeah.
Let's just say that. I ain't saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying, let's just say they blow them out. And then Kentucky be like, oh, yeah, see, y'all ain't them, though.
This okay, I'm finna get to that, Mike, because I was listening to Roy Jones Jr. and Paulo Malignaggi, and they were talking about people forgetting that Wilder is still great. Right? They was like, just because a person is not undefeated doesn't mean that they're not still one of the best. Like, everybody has lost. Like, except for Mayweather, like everybody, and Rocky Marciano, everybody has lost.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is like, okay, people saying, oh yeah, Tyson Fury showed us the blueprint. If you can get your ass up off that mat.
if you're Tyson Fury,
if you're 6'9", 270 pounds, and you can get down when he knocked you down, because if you fight that style of fight that Tyson Fury fought, you're gonna go down.
You're gonna lose. Yeah. But you ain't him.
He can get up. That's the only difference, because I don't think people realize what Wilder is. Like, even in the last fight, he was too big. That was one of his issues. He came in at like 240. I mean, you're a 215-pound man. You can't carry that muscle like that.
But I'm saying, though, Kevin, this is what we saying. Like, he lost to that dude.
Right.
Like, he ain't just losing to some cat that just, you know what I'm talking about?
And
he lost to that dude.
What's crazy about that is that's not what Tyson Fury has historically been. Like, even Tyson Fury admitted this. They said, when did you think that you could knock Deontay Wilder out? He said, the 12th round of the first fight. So when you hear that, you think, Tyson Fury is talking. But he was like, no, because he was like, I was hurt so bad that I knew that if I didn't go at him and take it to him,
he's gonna beat me up.
That he's about to finish me.
Mm-hmm.
So he said, out of desperation, I just went at him and I was able to connect. And he said, so I realized he couldn't fight off his back foot. But at the same time, who else can do that?
Yeah.
Tyson Fury. You don't punch down at Wilder. You're not 6'9". You know what I mean?
So check it out. Once again, I use another football analogy. Remember, everybody went crazy last year when Alabama mopped Georgia in the SEC championship.
Yeah.
And there's like, oh, Michigan gonna do this, and like it ain't but one Bryce Young.
Right. All right, and that's the thing, right? So the only question I have about Wilder is the fact that he took punishment in the last 2 fights. I wonder about his punch resistance. Is it still that? Because before that, Wilder had a hell of a chin. Like, he could take a punch. But now that he's been knocked out twice, I wonder about his punch resistance. You know, him taking some time off probably helped that. But it's still a question. You know, you don't know. Can he take that punch now? Because sometimes boxers, once they get knocked out like that, it's like Roy Jones, right? When you saw, like, before, you know, Roy used to never really get hit. But once Antonio Tarver started putting them paws on him, you know what I'm saying? Like, after that, it's like he just kept getting knocked out.
Mike Tyson too.
But, you know, that's the only thing I worry about. But with that dynamite in that right hand, you better hope you get to him before he get to you.
That's like
it ain't got to connect but one time.
It's like LeBron left leg, right?
Bionic.
It's bionic, bro. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but like I said, I want to to shout out the women too, man, because I think there's gonna be some good fights.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
I think that Shields fight gonna go the distance too, because they like genuinely hate each other, dude.
Yeah, and I think it's gonna go the distance. And neither one of them are like knockout fighters. The only knockout fighter really in either of those cards is Alicia Baumgartner. She don't know, and it really is just like be bringing it. Like you can tell by her gun, boy. She, you can tell she jacked.
But it's awesome though, man. That like they got an all woman undercard and everything like that, man. And it's dope.
Yeah, and, because more than I'm sorry to cut you off, but more than any sport, like I understand like the women in the WNBA. You know what I'm saying? How they're saying that we deserve to get paid more, which I agree with. You know what I mean? But more than any sport, boxers need to be taken care of, bro. And the women get in there and they putting their life on the line. They deserve this, man. They deserve to actually get, you know what I'm saying, some notoriety. And
absolutely. Yeah, man. Yeah.
But something serious can happen to you in there, bro.
Bruh. Like we was talking earlier, boxers and football players and you know what I mean? Like it's a lot on the line, man.
I'm excited for this weekend, man.
Yeah, man. Do you know what I mean? And then, like you say, the opportunity to be able to support those women too. You know what I mean? Like, it's just dope to see. You know what I'm saying? I'm anxious to see Wilder because of that whole thing, like we just said. Like, why would you think it's sweet though? I lost to him, dog. I lost to the top dog. You feel me?
Folks were running from Tyson Fury. Wilder's the only one that ran to him. Everybody else been running from him.
And what's crazy is Tyson Fury said that. Tyson Fury sent out a tweet a couple of days ago. He said Deontay Wilder took me to court to get a fight. When they asked him about AJ and Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, he said, Deontay Wilder took me to court to get a fight and possibly could have cost himself millions. He said, Anthony Joshua turned down millions to keep from fighting me. There's a difference between those two men.
That's what I'm saying. Like you.
Yeah. So a lot of people don't understand that.
I'm glad he respect him like that too.
People who don't really like Wilder, they don't understand that about him. Like that dude, his whole career, they always talk about his resume. Well, his whole career, he's been trying to fight people, but there's a lot of people that don't want to fight him.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was the boogeyman of that division for a long time. But nobody wanted to fight that dude.
And it's funny too how you said they say like, oh, because he's not undefeated. Check this out, and it's become the same thing with basketball. Oh well, he not Mike, bro. Shut up.
Who is?
Like Magic was what 5-2.
Right.
So is that not great? With Kobe 5-2, that's not great. Right. Was Shaq like 4-2, something like that?
That's what I'm saying.
What's Duncan like 5-2?
As bad, people can say whatever they want to say about Wilder, but you have never seen a 6'7" man move the way he moved. And like people really think that it's the power. It's not just the power, it's the speed. And speed creates power. That's really it's guys that hit harder than Wilder. But Wilder's punches like a whip.
Hey, it don't damn look like it.
No, because if you ask people who have fought like him and other fighters, they'll be like you asked I can't even think of dude's name now. Anyway, Mexican heavyweight. He fought Vitaly Klitschko. He fought
Ruiz.
Nah, not Andy Ruiz. He fought Wilder, he fought Vitaly, and he fought Vladimir Klitschko. He said Vitaly Klitschko hit harder than anybody he ever fought in his life. He said when Vitaly Klitschko hit you, he feel like he's trying to hit you in the back of the head, like from the front all the way to the end. He said he never felt nothing like that.
Yo,
but Chris Arreola, that's his name.
That sounds so, like he said, feel like he trying to hit you in the back of your head by hitting you in the front of your face, dog.
He's trying to punch through you, like straight to the back of your head. But he's
I don't even know what that feel like.
Hey, yo, do you know how that's...
I don't even know what that feel like.
Look, he said, well, Wilder is like a whip. He was like, it's like a sharp whip, and he's like, you don't even see it coming, and the next thing you know, you're just like out.
Blam. Yeah.
So it's like I said, with him,
man,
it's more the speed than it is the power.
That's funny as hell, bro. He said it feel like he try to hit you in the back of your head. I punch you in the front of your face. Yeah, he trying to do some damage, dog. Yeah, I'm with you, Q. I would have feared that, dog.
And that's what people don't understand about heavyweights, man.
Yes,
like,
sir.
Like, even if Wilder lose this weekend, like, bro, one punch can change everything. Like, I personally feel like Lennox Lewis is the best heavyweight of all time. I don't feel like there's no man ever stepped on this earth can beat Lennox Lewis in a boxing match. Like, that's the guy that I think is the best.
He was.
But Hasim Rahman knocked his ass out with one punch. That don't mean Rahman is better, but he beat him.
That just mean he caught him.
One punch. Yeah, it happens.
Listen, man. Hey, catch it right. Hey, we seen what Lil Mac did to Ball Bull.
But yeah, man. With all that being said, we got some sports on this weekend. But
Word.
Football,
you think that Haney Kambosos fight gonna go to distance?
It's gonna look the exact same. Haney gonna beat him with his jab for 12 rounds, and it's gonna be boring as hell. It's gonna be a masterclass.
Yeah. Again,
the exact same.
That scorecard is gonna be lopsided.
Well, you know what? It might change if Kambosos said, "Hey, I can't fight him like that no more, and I just got to go for it." If that's the case, he might run into something with Haney, because I've seen Haney actually like show some power and actually knock guys out.
So you're
just coming straight at him, but
so it's Mike Conley and Andre Miller.
Yeah.
That's the only way, because he already showed you can't outbox him. Like, you're not going to outbox him, so you're going to have to be a bulldog and just kind of try to go through him.
Yeah,
that's your only way.
Man, that's what's up, man. Oh man.
And I got Clarissa Shields winning, and I want Alicia Baumgartner to win. But I actually think Michaela Mel might win.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that's the only fight we kind of different on. So I think Baumgartner gonna get her.
I hope she do. Baumgartner got the power, but Mel is she a good boxer, bro.
Yeah.
She will 1-2 your ass to death. And she's the taller fighter. So we'll see. Okay. I hope Baumgartner win though.
Okay. That's what's up. Hey, I got another team I'm gonna ask y'all about in college football next week though, because we don't have much time. But I'm, you know what I'm saying, because I don't know about this team either. But yeah, but man, I don't have anything else. Y'all got anything else?
That's it, bro.
Just get ready for this great football game tonight.
Oh yeah, amazing.
Best so far this season.
Hey, what if it's like 38-35?
How?
At the end. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Like, ain't no way you could math that. That math ain't mathing right there.
It's gonna have to be some pick sixes, some kickoff returns, some scooping scores. Like,
yo, Roquan might get like a strip sack.
Gonna have to be.
And a fumble return for touchdown. Then he might get a pick, right?
Have to be.
I don't know, man.
Like that ain't no story you can write right now that's gonna get this game.
Hey, I'm just saying, man. It could be. Hey,
ain't no way, Mike. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
It ain't is.
This just like that game, like that the game of the century, 2011 Alabama versus LSU. Them two defenses. It's going to be the complete opposite, but almost the same score.
Just a bunch of mistakes. Jeez.
LSU Alabama national championship game.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The 9-6. Actually, not even. That's the regular season game. 9-6.
Right. It was 9-6, but that was because the defenses were actually good.
Yeah.
Chicago defense ain't bad.
It's just the offense, man.
The awful fence.
Atrocious is the word.
We'll discuss that.
Yeah. Oh, maybe not. Oh man, yeah, that's all I got, man. Fellas, y'all got anything?
And Lee, you just said that, Mike.
What's that?
That this game gonna be in Thursday night.
I'm just trying to get some hope. I'm probably gonna be watching baseball, so I ain't tripping. We go to my daughter's volleyball game and go home and watch baseball. For real. But nah, that's all I got, man. That's all I got. Man. Should be a good one with y'all Saturday, but I think Bama gonna do it. I think Bryce gonna play, and I think they're gonna do it, man. But you know, that's why you play the game. But yeah, that's all I got, man. So we'll get back at y'all next week. That was another episode. Relax and take notes. Once again, man, appreciate y'all for listening, and you know, however you getting this, man, you know, I appreciate it. Well, we appreciate it. My bad. We appreciate it. And like, subscribe if you're on YouTube. You know, give us feedback, good, bad, or indifferent, whatever, man. And check us out. We on the gram, we on TikTok, all that, you know. But we appreciate y'all.
Yeah, we even appreciate the comments on TikTok.
Word up. So yeah, so we'll get back at y'all next week, man. Y'all be easy. And everybody, hey, man, chill out. We need more positive vibrations, man. There's too much craziness going on, man. So, yeah, but like I said, we'll get back at y'all next week. Till then, peace out.
Peace out.
Peace in the Southeast.